Hello, folks. Welcome back to Loud Equals Funny. Don't ask which turn I've made in this highway.
Hey, Halo.
Yeah.
This would have worked if I hadn't smoked it all already, but it looks like Halo.
Tristan,
you
know
what
that vape now says when you try to hit it? Hit me when you need me. We've been Loud Equals Funny. I need him
frequently.
We are Loud
Thank you,
Funny.
Mr. Chief.
Mystery Chef. Yeah, there's a Halo remake that none of us have played.
We talked about it a bit last time, but now it's actually out and not doing well. Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody seems to like
it. It alienated all of the existing fans and brought in no new ones.
I'm sure there's one person who played it on PlayStation and was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
Yeah,
but he's not getting the real Halo. He's not really getting the real Halo gameplay loop.
I've never been able to enjoy Halo CE because it didn't have little things all over the screen telling me where to go, and that cloaked enemies are
yellow
cloaked.
paint.
Yeah, like they have invisible enemies in the game. What a shitload of fuck! How are you supposed to know that you shoot them and they die?
I will say there are a lot of like really stupid criticisms out there. That is not one of them. Oh my god! Although to be fair, never underestimate how stupid the average person is.
Don't tell me you think the annoying fucking girl boss is like a stupid criticism.
No, it is a stupid criticism.
No, it isn't. Nobody wants annoying girl bosses in everything, and all of the new writing is terrible.
There's a girl boss ODST in the prequel,
and she doesn't like Master Chief and puts him in his place.
Yeah, because she's an ODST.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
it's one of those things,
no one cares.
If there's a way to skip the prequel missions, I probably honestly would, just because
I think it's like a separate campaign.
Yeah, they're like separate.
I just don't care.
People are really grasping at straws though for complaints.
I just don't really care. Why do we need prequel missions? It's Halo. The prequel is Halo.
Honestly,
because in the prequel missions
you can
in the prequel missions you can show that the Covenant are bad guys, and you can detail each and every individual Covenant soldier type, like grunts and elites, and then they can talk to you in English, so there's no mystery or mystique surrounding the Covenant anymore. It's great.
Well, I mean, they did that in Halo 2, but they did it for story reasons.
They
did it in Halo 2, but that's Halo 2. That's the difference between Halo 1 and 2. The first game sets up, you're just fighting these mysterious evil aliens, and then the second game, it's like, oh, actually, it's Keith David. You know.
I mean, hey.
Actually, you were fighting Keith David the whole time. Hope you feel bad about it.
I did.
Really quick,
one of the stupidest fucking criticisms of it that I saw. There was one that was like based around a glitch where you can't shoot the women, except you can. It's just a weird hitbox around them because the chairs on the pillar bottom are vehicles.
Oh yeah. Also, I've heard it's insanely janky. It is built off of
from what I've heard, it is
5.
janky as fuck.
Yeah,
but one of them is that they made the hunters a non-threat. They made the combat evolved hunters a non-threat.
Yeah, those weren't really too much of a hassle for me.
You have to shoot it 3 times in the back.
Oh, it's true, yeah. I mean, they made it, like, completely simple to deal with, especially on Silent Cartographer, where you could just go in with your fucking... Hey, if you don't know the Magnum cheese, like, you don't know that they're easy to deal with. Not PlayStation gamers who just bought it.
Yeah.
True, but also it's still as easy. The only thing is, sprint. The addition of sprint probably makes them a bit easier. To be fair.
Oh, sprint breaks everything. Apparently,
Apparently, sprint.
Apparently, sprint breaks everything. There's a skull to turn sprint off. They should just have a skull. They should have a skull to turn sprint on. We don't need sprint on by default. If you want to like fuck with it, then fuck with it. But make that optional. The one really cool thing they added to the remake, there is I think a skull that lets you play it in third person, like over the shoulder.
Cool. That's sick.
I like that. I like Gears of War Halo. That's pretty cool. But other than that,
he is a lord because he's crying all the time. Also heard that new one's pretty cool.
E-Day? Yeah, E-Day looks sick as fuck.
I've seen people playing the multiplayer, and it looks like Gears of War multiplayer.
I haven't signed up for the beta because, well, it also, it looks like Gears of War multiplayer. Yeah. It literally is just that. If you've ever played Gears of War multiplayer, folks, if you haven't, do yourself a favor. Don't. Go to Applebee's. Enjoy yourself. Get an appetizer or two. Yeah. Go get a nice marg with your wife. Don't play Gears of War multiplayer. Be happy. Be a good person. Don't, slide up to you at Nasher while I'm using a Lancer like a real person and fucking then get mad at me, but I'm like, oh, you're a fucking asshole for just only doing that. That's the Gears of War gameplay. Everybody else has accepted this. I don't know why I even try. Every time I pull out a Lancer, every time I become spaghetti from a shotgun. Gears of War. Would you admit, Tristan, that's pretty much Gears of War gameplay is like...
From everything, I have not played Gears of War multiplayer. However, from every bit of Gears of War multiplayer that I've seen, that is entirely accurate.
Yeah. I'm the one motherfucker using a Lancer in online while every other, I'm getting wall hopped by 3 Hispanic 17-year-olds and a 35-year-old from fucking Philadelphia. That is my entire Gears of War.
Like 6 times.
Yeah. ASA, I'm breaking into your car. It's pretty much all I'm getting. It's fun, but Gears of War, campaign and horde, I'll play all time. I love it. It's great. The moment I touch multiplayer, awful experience.
Well, that reminds me that Campaign Evolved is just campaign.
Yeah, no firefight, no nothing.
I cannot believe they didn't even include a firefight.
You have minimum viable product. Why would you want anything good?
I mean, apparently from everything I've heard...
That's right. Good doesn't increase shareholder value.
From everything I've heard, this was a clusterfuck, though, behind the scenes.
Well, yeah, because it's a fucking 343 Halo game, and they're all clusterfucks.
I'm just imagining some guy so mad that we don't like the Halo remake. The one guy who actually likes it found our fucking show or stupid ass show.
That's bound to happen. We're bound to get that guy as a permanent.
Well, hey, listen.
There's
a waypoint down to the comments so you can boost our algo if you're mad.
Yes.
Yeah, unlock a skin with a Twitter code that you put into your game so that you can tell us that you hate us. I'll never forget the guy who blocked me in 10 or 12 years ago because I was making fun of the PS4 and he was genuinely upset about that.
Oh god.
It was a very strange experience.
Yeah, it's and mind you had a PS4 and we're probably still buying PlayStation 4 stuff.
Oh no, I didn't have that was shortly after the PS4 came out. Right, it wasn't worth it yet.
Yeah, about 3 years in, it became I was a dumbass who bought an Xbox One around launch, so.
Of course you were, man.
Yeah, that doesn't.
You didn't care about the fact that they were spying on you all the time.
Hey, look, I didn't buy the Kinect model. I got the one without it. And by that, I mean
they did have
the Kinect. No, I actually got the one with the Kinect. It's all they had for pre-orders. And
they eventually released it, but you didn't have the Force Connect plug-in at the start.
And then later on down the road,
here's Master Chief hitting that fat rip.
Yeah, hit this doink.
I added the space diaper.
Hell yeah. I don't know. It's such a shame because creatively we kind of have to look at them going back and remaking the first as them just kind of saying we don't know where the fuck to go from Infinite. We don't know where to go.
I think the thing that sucks the most is that I'm pretty sure they're just gonna move to Unreal, and I just kind of hate the homogenization, I guess you would say, of game engines. True. I miss bespoke engines that did shit cool and different.
It's one of those situations where tragically I get it and I completely get why they did it.
There are good engines out there. Unity typically Unity games don't all feel the same, although a lot of them do have similar issues in common. But like Godot games, to be fair, I don't think I've ever actually played a game in Godot, so I can't comment on that for real.
I'm about to buy something soon in Godot because I saw a short about it. Long story. We'll talk about that off episode because I actually got to look more into it. But
okay, but like you know, Unreal games, they kind of like have that Unreal look. Not sure about feel, but
they don't always. It's an easy, like, the problem with the look is that it's easy to photorealism.
It's easy to be lazy with it because there's a lot of like effects that are reused, I would say.
Well, yeah. The look of Unreal games is like a general photorealism that you can kind of just fall back on and not give a shit. And just like, we don't need to have an art style. Like the Oblivion remaster is a great example of like, what if we just didn't have an art style and instead it's just the same fucking Unreal forest?
This will be Oblivion in 2013.
The funny thing is, when you install Oblivion mod packs, they still look like fucking Oblivion.
Yeah, nobody's. Awesome.
I mean, there's probably no.
Oh wait! I thought you meant like install them into remastered, but I remembered no. Oblivion remastered modding is fucking dead.
Oh, is it like near impossible?
It is.
It's difficult because it's like the visuals are Unreal, but the actual game engine is still fucking Gamebryo or whatever.
Yeah, I'm sure you could probably find a way to like plug standard ESPs into New Oblivion, but the issue is making the content, first of all, look like it should be in the game, and also I'm pretty sure there's like stuff up with like placing objects in the world because you'd like need to really go into the editor to do that instead of just like. Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, there's some things that like there's some engines that like have overlap but then do completely weird things. Shout outs to fucking Ubisoft's Snowdrop engine, which started life with The Division and then immediately after powered Mario and Rabbids.
Hell yeah!
2 very different kinds of game.
There's another one. Oh yeah, the Cry engine isn't too bad.
Yeah,
like, I'm able to run Kingdom Come Deliverance on like my PC, and my PC poo doo doo balls
dog shit. Yes,
and it's bad, and the Master Chief Blinker is hitting, and I can still run it actually pretty well at low, and low still looks good.
It's a
Cry engine kind of crazy.
Again, unless your name is the Wii U. Hey, big ups to Rise of Lyric. Woo!
I think of Unreal Engine now as being kind of like the modern equivalent of renderware back in the PS2 era.
Yeah, it's a lot of workhorse.
You could do a game in renderware that looked pretty different from all of the other renderware games, but a lot of games like, I don't know, if you go back and play fucking Sonic Heroes or something, it's like, oh, that's a renderware-ass game.
Yeah, you can kind of tell.
And the reason why they're all shiny like that is because it's renderware.
Yeah, there's a lot of games, because, like, Burnout was, like, their branch, like, Criterion also did, like, they made renderware, and they were also doing Burnout. So, like, Burnout was like, kind of a base standard look that a lot of, like, renderware games would kind of look like. But, like, Burnout looked better than a lot of them, but you can kind of tell the flow. But then, like, the Grand Theft Auto games are all on renderware, and I would say they don't look like Burnout.
Yeah, they have
a lot of other games.
A relatively distinct look.
Yeah, it all comes down to having an art style, you know? And, like, some games have that, and some are just, like, you know, like, even back then, when it was harder to kind of have like a generally appealing look to your game, there were a lot of games that were just like default pseudo PS2 photorealism. Nowadays it's a lot easier to just like click all of the right buttons in Unreal and just make everything have god rays and fucking like a nice looking tree, and you're just like, oh, there you go, there's my video game. But it is just having the effect a bit of making like AAA $100 video games kind of look like a nicer version of like those Unity slop horror games where everything always had the same feel.
Where it's basically you're inside a building, and then every shift that you go into it, it's like, oh, a little different. kind of effectively
very slightly different.
Slenderman is coming for you. Get the papers.
Well now there's
he wants that yoint. Get the papers and make him a yoint.
Hell yeah!
Well, there's now like Anomaly games.
Yeah, Anomaly games kind of look similar. I don't know what's up with that though. I don't know
what are they.
Yeah.
You heard of the Exit 8?
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
It's basically games where you have to like they're spot the difference games, but spooky.
I will say, just recently they put the movie based on the Exit 8 out on Shudder, and it was actually
a movie based on it.
A movie based on it. There's a lot more to it, and honestly, you just have to know that hey, weird shit happens at this train station. The movie's kind of a different beast and kind of more. It feels like a Silent Hill movie. It feels more like a Silent Hill movie than the second or third Silent Hill movie. If that makes any sense. Yeah.
Also, Bane, are you in Dr. Disrespect City? What is that?
I always like making this background a joke every once in a while because this is what he thought.
Oh, is that actually what that is?
This is something he streamed behind at one point. The only reason I did it is I was wearing. Speaking of actually good people this time, I went to go see Weird Al in concert.
How was that?
It was really good.
I've been refraining from asking so we could talk about it on the podcast.
It was really
and now we are
nice.
Recording the podcast.
So
that's very cool.
He started with there was an opener. It's like a clown guy. His name is Puddle's Pity Party. He had a good time. He was doing like audience interaction bits. There were times where he'd pull out like his own camera. He would fuck around with like the security around the stage.
Did he get anybody to staple anything to his balls?
No, he didn't. But he should have.
Damn it!
He got a guy to wear a tequila suit, and then he fake cried into him. That was a good time.
Oh.
And then he showed up later when Weird Al did both Tacky, and then he did a cover of Happy Together. And the Tacky bit was where he threw a pie in that guy's face, which is funny. Weird Al came through the stage and then through the front row, and then went up into the actual stage. But he played fucking everything you could think of. Even at one point, and it was like the longest little intermission, he played Fat in the fat suit.
Nice.
Yes, it was the longest intermission. They did play the movie version during that time of Everybody Rides the Bus, because they really needed the time to get him in the suit, and he had a good time. He played everything you could think of, all the outfits. There was a melody of some of his, like, I would say the B-sides that he did. He, like, one song would jump into another, kind of playing through them. He did a polka, which had, like, some modern stuff, a little bit of 90s in there. It was a good time.
The fusion. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you got all your, like, White and Nerdies and Trapped in the Drive-Thrus and whatnot.
Yep, White and Nerdy and Yoda were the last two. Like, they did the two costume changes, and it was a good time. And the one where he's Qui-Gon Jinn doing American Pie. That was the last song.
It's actually Obi-Wan, but okay.
Although,
to be fair, nowadays he'll probably do a better Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. He had a little bit of age on him, but not too much. He was still able to, like, move around. He was bouncing throughout the whole thing.
It happens to us all, but yeah, it sounds like it's still a good show. That's nice.
The hair was slightly grayer. That was it. That was it. There was only a little bit of age I saw on him. He still, like, bounced. He sung everything. He was fucking playing, and there was a huge band with him. There was, like, guys on sax. There were, guys on guitar shifting back and forth. Different, like, female singers for different, like the Ricky song. It was a good fucking time, and I will recommend it. If you can see him, go see him. I'm seeing him again next time he comes through. I had a good time. The only other concerts. Oh shit!
I drew Sonic in his charisma outfit from Kinder Come Delivery.
Yeah, 100%.
It's very visible. He's wearing clashing colors.
Sonic.
Sonic in his charisma outfit. He looks wonderful.
Come Delivery?
Yeah. He's in his charisma.
This looks like someone's. This looks like someone's OC. Tristan, you gotta publish it as your OC now.
Is this just like something you invented, or what is going on here?
I'm just drawing shit. I'm just
Tristan
having
the
fun.
hedgehog.
Well, that was good. I like that.
I dig it. To wrap it up though, yeah, I bought a shirt. I also bought. He had a picture book, which I don't have currently on hand because I left it in the other room. He has a picture book of photos that he took from like the 1980s to the 90s that he took on like film, and then like all black and white in this book. It was
probably a lot of good memories and a lot of people who wound up on the Epstein list in there.
I feel like there's probably one person, if you're digging through, it's like, yeah, he knew Jeffrey Epstein after
that guy was friends with Diddy for a long time.
Yeah. Hey, look! Oh, my good friend Harvey, baby.
Hey, my one and only true friend.
Woody, how you been? How soon ye? Sorry, Victor Salva, how you doing? Okay, all right. Oh God. Oh, that's a deep cut. Anyways, that's all I got of a concert, though. It was a good time. The only concerts I have next, funny enough, at the concert, they were selling discounted tickets for Lawn for Baby Metal. Guess who bought a ticket for Baby Metal?
That's awesome.
Yes.
Baby Vision.
Yes. Then,
nice.
I have a Smashing Pumpkins ticket that I bought months ago because the odds of seeing them again
You really want to go to see Billy Corgan eat chips on a stage? You really want to do that?
I don't want to see that part. I want to see 1979 once before I die. Before they stop touring again, which, hey, that's bound to happen next year. Who knows?
He spent 5 minutes outside of the city, and now he's dirty and only has 8 charisma.
How's the Hog Hedge Knight? Okay.
Hog the Hedge Knight King, as it should be.
Listen. I can't even ironically make him royalty, okay? That's too OC don't steal.
He kind of does look like Gabriel or Graham from King's Quest, but if he was Sonic.
Grahamnick the Hedgehog. There you go.
I hate that you made me think of that. Damn it. That's great.
Oh boy. Do you want to go to some of your stories here, Tristan? What we got?
I don't have much. I've been not paying attention. And it's been so nice. Oh, let me tell you.
Yeah. We've got like a pretty short one probably ahead of us because not a lot of news. All I've got to say is I'm a scumbag and started playing fucking MMOs.
Yeah.
I blame it because I blame it on Elder Scrolls Online because I was like playing a bunch of Elder Scrolls stuff and Fallout. Everyone should check out the fucking New Vegas mod called Long 15. It's like a fully voiced, like new NCR focused expansion, basically. That's really good voice acting throughout, like more variety than you get in the real game. You don't have the same 2 guys on every NPC.
Yeah.
I love going through New Vegas and getting to like
which makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Hi Liam O'Brien, hi Akihiko. I love getting to a guy in New Vegas who's voiced by Liam O'Brien who tells me to go talk to another guy in the same building who's voiced by the exact same guy.
Hell yeah.
That's really great. That happens many times throughout that game. But
there's been a lot of releases of like early files of that game. And let me tell you, some of it did not have voice acting until like the 11th hour.
I mean, everything was hacked together on that, and it worked out beautifully.
And it's a miracle on like
you should play Fallout: The Frontier next. I bet that would be a really fun time.
Oh no.
See, that's the sad part is like everybody knows about Fallout: The Frontier. It's like a huge fucking thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Because it's like a giant fucking clusterfuck failure. And it's like a weird foot fetish game. And then you play Caravan for the final boss. And it's like
hold on.
To be fair, I fuck with Caravan.
They may have me on
I
that.
fuck with Caravan.
They literally give you the option to have a caravan battle with the final boss on like Wacky Wasteland, I think.
I would love I would love to have a mod
that.
I would love to have a mod that turns the game battles.
It's a shame about all of the rest of the mod.
Yeah.
I heard it's basically a military shooter if you go through the NCR's route.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean everything about it is just this. It's kind of like a Hunt Down the Freeman-esque story too, from what I remember. The one thing I'll say about
do not steal.
The one thing I'll say about the Frontier is they also got like professional voice acting, not just good people from the community. They got the fucking guy that plays like Nier in Nier Replicant. Noted real professional voice actor Ray Chase, I think is his name.
Okay, I can see Ray Chase being down to do a mod. He seems like that kind of guy. They'd be like, yeah, sure, fuck it, let's do it. We ball.
They got him to play the final boss you play Caravan with. But yeah, like everyone will talk about the Frontier. I've never seen anybody point out that Long 15 is fucking great. And you get a whole segment where you have to like clear out a bunker for a guy with a tinfoil hat and get him to stop hanging out at the Fallout 3 alien-themed jerky store that's just in this little town. Zeton Jerky. You go there for energy weapons, and jerky. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, a really good combination of things to put together, I think.
Yeah.
If the jerky's too tough, you can just turn it into goo, and then
So check out Fallout Long 15. Don't play Fallout 76.
Yeah.
And I just say that because I did start playing ESO. It's not the first time I've played some ESO before.
Yeah.
The problem with Elder Scrolls Online is like it's funny because the combat is like arguably better than like real single player Elder Scrolls games at times.
Yeah.
It is a bit MMO-ish, but it's less MMO-ish than a lot of games. And yeah, it has like it has a degree of depth that like fucking Oblivion doesn't have, where you're just swinging and swinging, you know.
Yeah.
But the problem with it, it's like MMOs are famous for quests that are like, go kill 12 of this thing and come back to me.
Yeah, kill 5 bears. Congratulations, you won the bear killer trophy.
Collect 5 boar asses. Yeah. Yes,
time to kill 7 more bear asses.
And like those are often looked down upon and considered lame. The problem with Elder Scrolls Online is every quest you get becomes like a fucking multi-phase, like epic narrative where you go into a plane of oblivion and you have to like create.
Only you can defeat Molag's balls, and everyone else is just walking by you.
Yeah. And that's fine.
They've already defeated Molag's balls.
When that's the main quest, or like some of the quest, that's fine. But when it's like legitimately some random guy walks up to you, you go and help him out, put out some fires, and then 10 minutes later it's, we have to get the king, we have to talk to the king of Daggerfall about how we can no longer supply him with the dreamless potions that let him avoid dream attacks from Nephala's supernal dreamers. And you have to go into a guy's dreams to like save him from the eternal dream, and it's like I just fucking was walking. I was just walking down a road when this fucking happened. It's like I get it. Everything is really cool. I have coolness fatigue. Yeah. I want a quest where I have to kill some rats that are biting a lady's pillows.
Yeah.
I want that quest. For God's sakes.
It's I think Daniel Tosh said this best. Sometimes you gotta fuck a 2 to appreciate a 10. You know, it's one of those situations. Sometimes you've got to do a quest of like feed grandma 17 womp rats to be able to enjoy the blowing up the Death Star kind of thing.
I realized exactly what it was. It's the same problem I have with GTA 5, where every mission in GTA 5 has you like driving cars out of airplanes, crashing trains, piloting submarines, breaking into banks, And it's like, I miss GTA 4, where an entire mission was throwing a rock through a window.
Yeah.
That was based. That was the best.
Or driving around with, like, little Jacob and, like, reading the subtitles very closely because you can barely understand what he's saying.
You're crashing in.
What go on me, Bumble? What go on me, brother?
Don't Tristan, sir. Don't do that. You're too white.
I will.
Too white.
I actually understand Patois kind of. I understand what Badman's saying, like, actually.
Yeah, I can understand Badman.
You're too far gone.
Little Jacob's a little rough.
Jacob's easy level. Badman's the joke is, Lil Jacob, you meet Badman, and he's like fucking 10 little Jacobs in a trench coat.
I need to replay the fucking game, honestly, man. I've been meaning for, like, I'm waiting until around Christmas time, and then I'm doing a full, like, replay of GTA 4 and all the fucking story.
I did that, like, early this year, so that's...
You did, and you gave me that itch, and I played a little bit of it, because right as we're about to go to New York, I'm like, well, why not? I do that.
Just have that theme song playing in your head.
Oh, dude, as I was getting onto the subway, I did have fucking Soviet Connection, like, playing on my little shocks. I was like, no.
That or the Philip Glass song from the trailer, the one on Journey,
or just any of the music from that game, because like
sure.
even like
anything except the Jay-Z song, because he is friends with Diddy, as previously discussed.
We can sing the Alicia Keys verse of Empire State of Mind, but we kind of skipped the Jay-Z ones here. They released 2 versions of that before then, so...
That's always so awkward in the GTA games, where they have a song that's, like, supposed to be based on the... Like, it's a song that with the title of the state that the city is, like, in, and it's like, what is California in this California song?
Yeah,
I only know San Andreas. Where's California? Never heard of it. New York? Empire State of Mind? I only know Liberty City.
Yeah.
Listen, it's not New York. It's called Rotterdam. New Rotterdam.
Well, there's so much they talked about Florida. They talked about Florida so much on like both 4 and 5.
You mean
Leonida?
God. Well, yeah, Leonida.
Which I like that name, actually. It's fucking clever.
It is a pretty cool name. It's named after Ponce de Leon.
Yes.
Which is funny because his name is Ponce.
Yeah. Better than Nonce.
Here's Jib doing the hunt down the Freeman thing, doing a cliff racer.
You fucked up my face.
Say you fucked up my face.
You fucked up my face.
Yeah, I would love to like make a movie long version that people like screen, kind of like Rocky Horror Picture Show, where everybody screams at the same time, "You fucked up my face" at the screen. It'd be great.
If I had the ability to,
it's like watching the Chicken Jockey movie.
Yeah.
If I had the ability to, I would just like rent out a theater to play like the Other M cinema mode, or Hunt Down the Freeman cutscene movie, anything like that. The Quiet Man,
The thing is, like, we could get that done. Dude, there's nothing saying we couldn't get it done and like get people.
I feel like
Toronto's a city I think people would just show up to if you just put flyers out.
I guess.
How you doing, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not touching that one.
Oh, okay.
No, you don't want to go see Other M cutscene movie in theaters. You'd be very bored and uncomfortable.
An interpretive dance set to a film version of A Quiet Man. That could be something. That could be a Broadway fucking show if we do it right.
You just pay a bunch of hobos to like mill about and flail.
Yeah.
It
would make that game...
You got some guys folding in front of the screen,
That would make that game way more... It would make people actually sit through that game. That's something.
Sure.
Square Enix needs to call us, actually. We could save your stupid billion-dollar projects that you, like... it doesn't sell 15 trillion copies. You're like, what the fuck? This failed us.
Here's what we do.
Yeah.
Every compilation of Final Fantasy VII game in one night. Marathon. You got Dirge of Cerberus story mode, Crisis Core story mode, play all of Advent Children.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
At the same time, it's all got to be going. It's Subway Surfers.
Yeah, and just have Slipknot happening the entire time too. You know,
a Guar show in the background. You know,
definitely just gonna have jugglers
flying through the crowd.
Oh, hey, we can hire juggalos for like $42 at a case of Faygo. I know how to get this done.
No, jugglers.
Juggling juggalos.
That's got to be a
Come
thing.
on.
One of them has
to. Okay, now you're talking.
One of them has to have at least juggled 3 empty Jack bottles. That's had to have happened between at least one juggalo at some point.
Or Faygo at the very least.
We can get this done. Like I said, yeah. I'm not just an idea guy. We get this done. I get a warehouse.
I just had the thought of the juggalo going by juggling Faygo while on a unicycle, and he just goes from one side of the stage to the other, and nobody says a thing.
This is something that could easily be achieved. I think we can get this done. I know a guy we can call warehouse up. We can get this done in a weekend.
Oh yeah.
We get on the phone with Juggalos band show.
This could be a thing. Honestly, considering like the opener for the Weird Al show, I think we can get a couple juggalos and get them some props and make this a thing.
And then we can staple something to their balls.
Woo!
Yeah.
We get some magnets.
Yeah.
They still don't know how they work.
Oh. It's true. They got a whole lesson.
Exactly.
Now we did talk about GTA a little bit.
Yeah.
Shoutouts to the Netflix exclusive for 6 hours.
Right, I was thinking, is there something GTA? I feel like there's something GTA we haven't talked about.
I have to say,
yeah,
there's a lot I don't like about Strauss Zelnick. I think he's a soulless ghoul who I despise for a lot of reasons. But I do have to say, one of the things that endeared me about him is that he said that, like, what you're saying it. Well, obviously, I'm not going to say anything bad about Netflix. And I'm like, he got paid a lot. I respect that.
Oh.
You can just say, like, yeah, I'm not going to say anything bad about Netflix. I bet a lot of people are going to subscribe to it just for this. And then immediately, the day after, it's it'll be exclusive for 6 hours.
For 6 hours. The idea of spending for a Netflix thing...
Yeah.
For a 6 hour exclusivity window. People are already retarded for fucking paying for like 1 day early access in a video game.
Well, I mean,
thank God GTA's not doing that. All of the versions come out the same day.
Yeah, that is one hey, I guess we gotta say, hey, thank you, Rockstar, because they could fuck us somehow even more. I'm waiting for a season pass somehow.
This guy I followed did a poll about like, has the lack of a physical disc impacted your decision to buy GTA 6, and I'm very thankful that one of the options, the second most picked option on the poll, was no, but I'm very annoyed.
Yeah, because that's how I feel. It's like, I'm buying the physical version, which will only have a code in its box. And I feel like on my face I should have tattoo. What they should do is
the shape of an L on her forehead.
Oh no! What I think they should literally do is have a tattoo seafarer in front of where you go to pick up your pre-order, and you should get "sucker" labeled right above your forehead. And I'm saying this as somebody who would blatantly have it just in red with fire. Like,
I just looked at the guy and be like, "Hey, can you add the word cock before that? I think it'd be really funny."
Yeah, hey, could you make it in the shape of a penis while you're like typing the word, like while you're making the word on there?
Yeah, just draw like a crude like penis shape around the word,
like an outline.
You know, it's like across the shaft.
Yeah.
Some cum splurting out at the end, you know.
And even said like maybe later we'll do a release that has it on the disc, and it's like.
Maybe.
Well, you compared it to vinyl, and it's like, I hate to agree with him as he's saying.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's what physical games are becoming now.
There was some argument, and
I made him the Joker.
I've been buying.
Oh, it's ReactBot. I thought that was Chud Jack. Okay.
It's React Jack, a new one.
It's React Jack. Yeah.
I have started buying games physically on the PS5 recently. I bought Vampire the Masquerade for $15 because Walmart's starting to basically just dump every other fucking PlayStation. They're like, hey, fuck it. If your guys are fucking getting rid of them, we're getting rid of them too, bitch. So check your local Walmart.
Check my Walmart. Yeah.
I also got the Tokon game, which, hey, quick review after an hour. I still suck at fighting games. It's not really a review, but
you probably don't want to waste the money on this unless you're willing to actually like spend some time.
This one is one I'm gonna give a fair shake.
Yeah, so I would say maybe possibly pick yourself up one of those like fight sticks.
Yeah,
he's throwing up.
Concord.
Oh
no.
Yeah, I mean, like I've never been good at fighting games, but the best I ever was after I picked up one of those fight sticks, and they're also good for any like arcade game you want to play. If you have any of those like Namco collections or whatever, play some fucking Pac-Man with the joystick and everything. It's great.
I have this fight pad, and it is quite
I want to get something kind of like that.
Yeah, that works.
Because that's more my speed. I do want to get a fight stick whenever
Very
I
clicky
move
D-pad.
and have more room. Just because at my current areas, like here, I've got a little bit of room, but I'd have to move a monitor if I wanted actually solid space for it. You know what I mean? Like I would have to actually move my setup because this desk, it's got enough for a keyboard, but this thing's a rickety piece of shit. And then this is where, like, the other little drawer that I could put it in is where I've got my router and a bunch of other stuff near it. So.
Yeah, if you don't have the room, that's fair. But those things are kind of a game changer.
When I move, I'm getting one of those big fucking like decent quality fight sticks. Sony, they just released a fight stick to go alongside Tokon. It looks fine, but like I've had recent issues with Sony. I have to buy a replacement. I actually took it off. I have to buy a replacement one of those PlayStation Link adapters, and mostly they're sold out everywhere.
Crazy how the problem isn't, killing physical games.
Yeah. Well, it's their
that too.
It's their like their protocol now for like wireless connection that it's basically like its own 5
Did they change for Bluetooth?
Band. Well, it's like 5 gigahertz. Yeah. It's actually pretty good.
But, so what is it for? What does it connect to?
It's for like the headsets they now sell, like the Explorer and then the little earbuds. So it directly connects to the console or PC or Mac, and it works pretty well on PC and Mac. PlayStation, it's a little inconsistent, honestly. It's weird.
Yeah, I think I have one of those because I have the headset, so I think I know it. Well, I have the headphones, the like Pulse 3D or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So
if it's the old
dongle that comes with that,
if it's the older 3D, it's a different thing. That one's a 2.4 gigahertz. It's not bad, but I had one of those, but it got like broken in a move. Like it wasn't from Sony. This was a me fuck up placing it in a wrong place. I was like, shit. But I got the Explorer, like the big ones that they have, the new ones with like this little swoop design to it. It's a little weird. Those are pretty good. They're pretty comfortable. And then I recently, because Walmart had a sale, because I wanted to get the earbuds, but I was like, I'm not paying $200 for fucking wireless earbuds for my console. I will pay $100, and they sold them for $100 at one point, and I was like, that's a good enough price. I like them. They're just really big fucking earbuds. That's the only problem. They like
that sounds like such a so it's just earbuds that only work.
Well, they work.
That looked like a dagger at first, but I guess it's just a really big hat.
Big fucking hat. Big wizard hat.
Sometimes wider is better than taller.
He's using the anti-yarmulke.
He's using his staff. He's using his staff to prop up his hat. I kind of love that. It's like, but yeah, no, the earbuds.
But yes, these like earbuds, they only work on the console.
Well, no, you can
pay $100 for them.
Well, no, what you can do is like while you're playing, you could also have it connect to your phone or to your PC or something, and play the audio from that while you're playing your game too. And I have done that. I've done that a lot. And it's also they're actually good.
It's one of those things where it's like that's like such a minor inconvenience that I can't do that already. That I'm not willing to spend $100 for that. But like, I guess
see,
if I had that ability, I would use it if it was free.
They're good enough earbuds that like I've kind of like, instead of buying like AirPods or any of those, like I actually do use them for music on my phone because they're like these planar drivers instead of like the normal drivers. So they're kind of different. It sounds kind of like, I would say it's better on like the base than a lot of earbuds I pay for when I've paid for earbuds. Better than fucking AirPods. I like the sound better than AirPods. But $200 for earbuds is like way too fucking much for me. Even with like AirPods, I refuse to pay that price. Only time I've ever bought them is when they've been discounted.
This whole gaming thing is becoming kind of a fucking boutique luxury for the richoids, because like...
Yeah,
are you disabled? Do you want to get the PS5 controller that has the extra buttons? Fork it over!
Yeah.
$300 or whatever.
You need to pay us a lot more
is,
money
insane.
than you have to be able to play a video game.
The Xbox...
And the video games cost more, and the consoles cost more, and everything about the process costs more, and every month or two they up the fucking price of the online subscription you have to have.
Okay,
and,
so the access
it's becoming a thing where it's like
$80, but it's still like it's not that great for $80. Also,
I don't think I'm talking about the actual the handicapped one. I think I am talking about the Pro or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but it's like I just want the fucking back paddles. Whatever, the one with like the back paddles. I just want that.
Yeah.
US, which is like $300 for me at least or more. So I'm never getting that.
There are ones with back paddles that are a little cheaper. I will look into that because there's actually good.
As long as you can get like, I'm pretty sure they have a connector for it.
But I don't know if they necessarily have a PlayStation.
That's the thing. I have an 8-bit controller that has those. That's why I can't go back to any other fucking controller now. Because those things are so like invaluable, and that thing doesn't work. It works to connect it to the Switch, but like the back paddle shit just doesn't work on the Switch.
It might be because you have to like map them to like certain buttons on the controllers.
Yeah, like the profiles, but I couldn't get that working. Maybe it's my fault. Another thing is allegedly you can trick the console into thinking that they're specifically Switch 2 controllers and not Switch 1 Pro controllers, which is the default.
Set the buttons through software problem.
Technically, but it's this like convoluted thing where you have to plug the fucking like controller into the console and then also have the... Oh,
yep, you're good. I had to reset my camera. It was going at like 15 frames per second. Sorry about that.
Oh, okay. I thought that was my internet.
No, you're good.
But yeah, it's just it's an unfortunately convoluted process, and it's like I really wish I could just use that controller on my PS5.
Yeah. There's no reason why you should. We shouldn't be able to. You know what I mean?
Oh no! There's a great reason, Bane. It's the same reason for everything else that sucks.
Money. I do want to point out that I've had the DualSense Edge. I had to remember the name of that. It's not on the back here. DualSense Edge for like 4 years now. It was before my podcast. And while I like it, it's starting to show a lot of problems. You can see here, rubber is peeling on both.
That's so cool.
Yep. That's a $300 Canadian experience right there.
Yep. And here's the thing, like the Xbox Elite controller also does this. And things, rubber is nice for those first few years on both of them. It's nice to have. I can't deny that. But I would much rather have my with the original DualSense here. Ignore the branding of Marathon there. You have actual plastic grips, and if the plastic falls apart, that's a lot easier to replace than the rubber. I believe iFixit sells a replacement for these for rubber, but I shouldn't have to do that on a $300 almost $300 controller US over $300 Canadian. I shouldn't have to do that. That's insane.
I have an original NES controller that still works perfectly.
Yeah.
I have an SNES controller that still works perfectly.
I've still got, like, an original, like, PS1 DualShock that, like, its analog sticks are better than my fucking, like, PlayStation 5 controllers.
You know what really sucks, though? I have a Game Boy Color that I used to really like playing, and then I stopped playing it for a while, and suddenly the sound was all fucked up.
Oh, no.
And it's like, that's probably my fault, because it was fine until I got my fucking hand on it.
I mean,
but, you know, like, it's just unfortunate. The Nintendium curse strikes again. When I was a kid, I had a fucking GameCube, and everybody always talked about how Nintendo consoles are built to last. Oh, the Game Boy that was in the Iraqi blast or whatever, and it's like half stuck in a fucking wall.
Yeah.
And my GameCube fell like 2 feet onto a carpet and never worked again. And
the disk drive on mine fucked up.
That's the problem, yeah. The only game it could ever run consistently was the Naruto fighting game that I had. And only occasionally consistently. So I would get it running and I'd be like, well, this is the game I have for the rest of the fucking night. I just have to play Naruto fighting game all day. Like,
you know, I'll tell you what.
Zelda.
Depending on what you have to do to mod a GameCube, I could just mod my GameCube.
You can, yeah. I mean, nowadays
console mod is getting a lot simpler these days.
I do know that for the Dreamcast, there's a thing where you can just replace the disk drive with
they had that for
like an interface for like a micro SD card.
GDMU, I think it's called.
They have something.
It costs a decent amount, unfortunately, and it's not like I'd have to take that into someone to do it because I'm not going to break my fucking Dreamcast.
I mean,
but it's really cool.
I've seen, all it needs is like a ribbon cable transfer, but also those can be finicky.
Yeah, if you've ever opened up a Dreamcast, hey, I have. It can be a little goofy on the inside, but I think if given like the amount of time, I think I could do one. It's just, it really does depend on like how well it's been maintained on the inside, because some of them have like ribbon cables that are falling apart now.
I just have a bunch of blank CDs and a CD drive.
Yeah, I've got a whole folder with like a binder with like PS2 on one side, Dreamcast on the other. And then I got the hard drive for my PS2, and that kind of invalidated most of those discs, but you know, hey,
it's nice to have. Plus, if there's ever like, well, actually, I have to say, if there's ever like a new thing you want to burn to, I'm like, well, you could just take the drive out and plug it in. Yeah, fair enough. Do we want to get into some of your topics, Tristan?
Oh yeah, I have basically nothing.
Yes.
The only political story that's even remotely interesting at all is that there's a joke candidate in England who might be beaten by Count Benface. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Nigel Farage decided to give up his seat because he was like, "Oh, they'll vote me back in." But he actually has.
I have so much security in my position that I'm going to respond to this scandal by letting the people decide. And he's in very, very clear danger of the people deciding against him.
For a guy who literally wears a trash can on his head. And he's been doing this as a joke since like the 80s.
God, he comes from fucking space or whatever, like a specific planet.
Well, you can't. No, the character was from a literal movie, and then
shit,
yeah, the guy dressed up as them and has been doing it ever since. Like literally, this is a character from like a parody movie.
It's a really stupid joke, but you know what? I think it's kind of funny if he wins once.
It would be insane. It would be
just
literally.
Once. Just once.
There's literally a Black Mirror episode about this. I don't want to be that guy, but there's literally a Black Mirror episode about this.
You know, everything I hear about Black Mirror makes me want to watch it more, but I just can't afford the care.
Yeah.
We're talking about British politics. You should say there's a Red Dwarf episode about this.
There is most likely also a Red Dwarf.
I don't remember if there is.
With the amount of episodes of Red Dwarf, there's probably 2, if we're being honest. I mean...
actually, Red Dwarf doesn't really have that many episodes.
For a British show, it does. That's not Doctor Who.
For a British comedy show, yeah.
For a British show, it's not fair. Doctor Who. That Red Dwarf has like 700 episodes. Also, that is a sick shirt.
It does not have that. Hang on.
No, comparatively.
It must not.
Comparatively.
Hang on. I'm curious.
It's not Coronation Street, but there's a good amount.
The British scale is like different. You got to think like one episode for them is like 7 of our old TV shows. We're now on the British scale of TV shows, which sucks.
8 episodes a season, I think.
Yeah.
Season 1 has 6.
God,
Season
it's so...
2, also 6.
That's the worst thing about the streaming era is that we adopted the British model of television. And we
Everyone thought that would be better.
Writers.
Everybody thought that would be better back in the day because you'd get like 28 episodes of fucking CSI and it's 3 offshoots every year.
You would get,
and you did, this is more like storytelling or whatever. But it's like, no, now they just condense.
Yeah, we didn't even
like
get
an entire. Now they condense an entire arc of One Piece into like 8 episodes, and it has to be heavily truncated. And it sucks.
It's like 12 episodes.
Oh, the show didn't suck. The show was great, but it sucks that they had to like condense it so much.
One Piece is the only thing Netflix puts out now that's worth the fucking subscription.
You know what the fucked up thing is? I'm looking through my folders. I could just Google how many episodes Red Dwarf have. But it's
You could.
I'll check how many seasons that I have once my Windows starts responding.
Ah, boy.
So this one has 8. So I have 12 seasons. I don't know how many there are.
Okay.
All right, let me have a picture of a cliff racer pulled up.
I mean, look, I miss...
It's always good to have the cliff racer ready.
I miss when we got 22 episodes of TV show, because sometimes they had to actually give you character development episodes. 74 aired...
According to Google AI, the British sci-fi sitcom Red Dwarf has 74 aired episodes, spanning 12 series plus 1 feature-length special, The Promised Land, and a 3-part miniseries, Back to Earth, which is shit.
So this is one of those things, though, where it's like, so for a British series, that's long, but like Supernatural dwarfs that like 3 times over.
Yeah,
that's how TV used to be here, where you would get 20 episodes a season.
I miss when we had 12 episodes a season.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah, that was like the transitionary phase. Was that? That was like the early to mid 2010s. A lot of shows were doing that.
Breaking Bad was probably the best because Breaking Bad really didn't need a filler episode. So, like, it made sense why there was like.
Ooh.
Actually, AMC was a really early pioneer of that. Because I'm thinking back, and I literally think I can. I don't know where my Breaking Bad.
What was AMC? It was also like I'm pretty sure
Walking
Sopranos
Dead.
Was 12 a season.
Yeah, but that was
HBO as well.
But
that's
HBO,
what I'm saying. Is it was more than just AMC.
HBO though was more prestige though, so they always felt like they kind of had like their own thing. You know what I mean?
Shoutouts to back in the day when you would get 25 plus episodes of Star Trek a season. And there would be like 7 seasons, and it's like maybe not all of them were winners, but you were always in for a good time. It was either something that like actually advances some kind of overall plot, or it was just like, hey, what if we were back in the 60s show again, and we're back in time, and like awkwardly like photoshopped in next to Kirk and Spock. And tribbles are attacking us. What if we did that for an episode? Whatever.
And you'd buy the whole season, and you'd have it.
It's also
own it. You would be able to watch it whenever you please.
Yeah.
And then, if you wished, you could buy it used for a cheaper sum at a Goodwill, perhaps.
And those DVD box sets have like bonus features.
Oh yeah, commentary, which is really cool if you care about how like sausage is made.
Exactly.
I've got
DVDs are cool.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't so expensive to collect all of Doctor Who on DVD, because I'd do it.
I got 2 different shows. One originally from Netflix on Blu-ray right here. Orange is the New Black. I got the first 2 seasons.
They put that fucking shit on Blu-ray?
Yeah. Also, I have Justified.
It's a Netflix show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good show.
That is a great show. I only have a 2nd season right here, but that is some fucking.
This is the only TV show I have on hand.
I also have.
No, Tristan, that's fine.
John Wesley ships Flash.
Yeah, you've showed that before. I've never seen that. I should watch some of
it. It's very corny, but I
assume.
like him.
Ooh, 16.99 in hand.
Casting him as Barry's dad in the 2014 show was such a smart idea. And John
that was
Wesley
back when they made. That was back when they made good ideas. When they had good ideas on that show and on Arrow. There was it's so funny to think about the stigma of CW superhero shows now.
Yeah.
Because there was a time when that shit was on top of the world.
You remember?
Like pre-explosion of MCU, that was like where you got guys in stupid costumes doing fun things.
Smallville is, as somebody who likes a lot of the comic versions of those characters, Smallville's very blasphemous to the comics, but it's such a good fucking show, too. It's so
and I really wanted to bang that girl who wound up being in the...
You and me both! You and me both!
I know, we've discussed this before.
Allison,
Smallville had a lot going for it.
Look, Allison Mack, jail's all about rehabilitation, and I'm willing to,
You're gonna fix her, Bane?
DVDs are so awesome.
Look. I don't need to fix, I just need to contain in one small bubble that craziness. That's all you need to do. She spread her craziness a little too much.
It always works out really good when people try to do that, so you should.
You know it, sir.
I just think it's funny, like, a couple short years after Flash and Arrow, and it was like the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover that sucked ass. It had like
I liked the one good thing, but
the one good thing about it was they had the fucking Brandon Routh movie Superman as Superman.
That was
good.
And we finally got to see Kevin Conroy be a version of Batman in live action.
Yeah, so he could be an asshole bad guy who gets jobbed. He fucking jobs for Batwoman who got like 1 season of TV. Fuck off.
Well, to be fair, technically she came back in the 3rd season, but not played by what's her face?
Ruby Rose.
I almost called her Nina Hartley, and I'm like, hang on, that's not the right person.
That's a different porn name.
That is it feels as porny as Ruby Rose.
I feel like there actually is a porn star named Ruby Rose, spelled like identically too.
I think there's one with.
I mean, they're both spelled normally.
No, I think there's one with 2 E's. Don't ask I know.
Oh no, I'm thinking Ruby with an I.
Maybe Ruby Rose. Oh.
There's a
lot. No, spelled with a Y.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is normally. I think actually the actress is just with a Y.
To be fair, most of my porn searches end with A and then with the 2 letters SA. So we're good. Thank you, Asa.
You look up Akira. A lot of SA porn?
No, thank you, Asa Akira. You're a national champion. Anywho. Yes.
Asa.
Yes.
You're looking up
AAS.
You heard it from Bane first. He looks up SA porn. It's fucked up.
Sad.
He's doing it.
We have to. I must remind you all. They will continue until morale improves. Things aren't looking too great.
Morale ain't improving. No. Eventually, this physical copy of Marvel Tokon, they won't print this anymore. And guess who? Guess who's effectively buying the dip by purchasing at a retail price? Anyways,
Bane.
I'm kidding.
It's not going to be worth anything more when time comes.
Listen, I will trade you that Marvel toaster game for one Nutty Booty. It's peanut butter. It's chocolate. It's wafer.
Tell you what.
Good deal, huh?
Tell you what. Throw in 2 ding dongs, and you also get Battle of Rebels.
I only have 1 ding dong.
That game is real, apparently.
Yes.
You can't have it.
The back of the description says, fight off waves of zombies in a single and multiplayer cross-platform first/third-person shooter game. A virus
Stick around for Loud Equals Funny Battle of Rebels night, everybody. It's going to be great.
The thing is, like, when I put this game in on the PlayStation thing, you know how usually they'll give you, like, you know, hey, here's the add-ons to buy? It gave me the full game at, let's see, $8.74, which is actually, like, $7 less than I paid for this. So, price to own in retail.
That's
I guess.
why
I'm sure you'll make a lot of money on that.
That's why you love digital sales.
Is inherently Kafkaesque.
Thank you, React.
Honestly, the 4 minutes I played of this game were very Kafkaesque. But anyway,
the silver lining of game prices, is that in like 20 years, every physical PS5 game is going to be worth nothing. Not just because nobody will have disk drives, but because most of them won't even like have a server to download the game from that you buy.
Imagine buying Anthem now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, imagine buying Anthem at launch.
You buy fucking like Secret of Mana for the SNES.
Yeah.
That shit's like $300 because why? Because the game still fucking works.
Oh yeah.
You buy Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 right now.
Yeah.
Like that's not even effective as a paperweight because games don't weigh that much.
That's not even a good coaster.
That's literally worthless. No, it isn't.
It slides.
It's terrible.
Yeah, if you put your drink on one end with the disc art end, it's gonna still slide. Then you put your thing on there, condensation on you put the disc art on the bottom, drink on the glass side. Eventually, that condensation will get down to there.
Slide. And there's a hole in the middle. Your condensation's just going to get in the middle.
And look,
you're just going to create a dot instead of a ring.
You can't even fit anything funny between this other than like your pinky finger and be like, yeah, pretend penis.
Yeah, you can't do the Seinfeld thing because there's nothing funny to do the Seinfeld thing with.
Unless you have
you can stick your tongue through there.
Oh god! Oh, I should have tried that. This is a copy of Jedi Fallen Order. I just got at a GameStop, so that was a bad idea.
Did you even buy her dinner?
No. GameStop had a crazy deal. I got.
They're going out of business sale. Yay!
It's basically get this garbage out of our thing. We're selling more trading cards than we are games. So. Which they are. They're selling more trading cards.
Sad world.
Yeah, my local GameSpot or GameStop. God, I always do that. Everyone always does that. That's the worst.
I've never done that. I grew up knowing what GameStop was before GameSpot.
I was on GameSpot for years as a stupid shit poster.
I got a peach impediment. What's your excuse? Sorry.
A peach impediment.
Yeah.
My local GameStop. Is primarily fucking like anime merch and Funko Pops. It's miserable.
Yeah, they've had the same. My local one has had the same sheer heart attack thing.
Funko.
You know, the little not stand. Funko. A little replica of sheer heart attack from JoJo.
Yeah,
and it's tempting, but also it never gets bought.
So you're just kind of like waiting for that day it finally gets put in a markdown area.
Yeah,
there's a couple things where I've been looking and I'm like, I'll come back in a few weeks, and if it's not in markdown, I'll find.
I'd pay $20 for a little sheer heart attack. Maybe not 60.
Yeah, I get that. They had a deal though for everything 4 and under was 4 for $10. So I got Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Okay, all right. I've heard
better to play that
about that game.
Oh wait, no, that's Syndicate. I was gonna say, what's the one where you're in France and it's still blue screens your computer?
Yeah.
Unity, where like it can still fuck up people's motherboards forever or something. So you have to play the console version.
Yeah, they just made it 60 frames for PlayStation 5 and the Series consoles. So
finally.
If you got it,
great.
It's playable. It's finally playable. I got another game here which I had never heard of called Space-Based Startopia. It's kind of like a city builder. It looks like dog shit. I'm just saying it looks like it. Don't.
You know, Bane. I understand that like. I understand that like
it was a free game.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 was probably a decent price for $15. I mean, apparently that game sucks, but like, you know, it's still that's a good price for that game.
Yeah.
Have you considered that maybe some of these other shovelware slops that you got on there, like
I am planning on doing.
Maybe you're not getting a deal. Maybe you're not getting a deal.
Show them chicken shoot.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, for multiple years, I've brought up my wonderful. I think this was actually. I don't want to admit how much I think this was. I think this was like $20. Crazy Chicken Shooter Edition, Wanted and Remake. I have to use this to Crazy Chicken Shooter Edition.
It kind of looks like this. That logo kind of looks like the Serious Sam logo.
By the way, this is printed on an Ultra HD Blu-ray. The minimum hard drive requirement? Take a guess.
7 gigabytes.
It's right in the middle. 1.3 gigabytes, but it's still so absurdly low considering on a 4K Blu-ray you can hold 100 gigabytes of data in a dual layer 4K Bluray.
This is really a dual
layer 4K.
They had the chance to do the funniest thing and make that a game where you have to download like half of it. That would have been awesome.
It's basically what COD does.
But COD is like a terabyte every game, so like it's.
So it makes a little more sense, but yeah. Hey, Black Ops 7. Which I traded in something else to get. And I don't even have a disc in here. Black Ops 7 is literally, like, you have to download it, and it's 166 gigabytes, so it wouldn't fit on a Blu-ray entirely, but it could have.
People let Black Ops get to 7.
Yeah. And honestly...
I want to see what they do with the Roman numerals.
Oh, they gave it up. They gave it up.
Whatever. Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
right, I forgot.
Yeah, they gave it up with 6.
Fucked up.
I know. Because they went to the 4 tally marks with Black Ops 4, and that's the last time we got that.
Yeah.
This franchise is basically dead.
Wasn't that Black Ops I?
Yep, it was.
Oh.
They didn't do that on the PSN store, thankfully. They didn't do that, but...
They had the greatest opportunity to make it Black Ops 5 and just make it 4 lines and then like a strike through it.
That would have been
prison sick. Or whatever.
But
then they made it like Cold War or something like that.
That was Cold War. That one came about because it had to be like salvaged mid-production by Treyarch.
Sounds cool.
This whole franchise is a beautiful clusterfuck of when you look into the history of it, it's like, oh yeah, this game was originally supposed to be one thing. And then like there was an infighting thing between 2 different teams. And then Activision was like, bitch, get up on this. Get it sorted. And it's usually to Treyarch.
I like that we're talking about this while the Sui's picture is behind us.
Honestly, God. I could represent this in COD. The Steam image is like Sledgehammer and the OpenAI and all of them. That's the community. The Epic Games one is Neversoft.
Sorry, that's the double Sui in case you can't see. Look at that.
Double Sui there. Nintendo would be Treyarch. They're looking at the gun, being like, "God, should I?" And then Xbox and PlayStation. You can put PlayStation for COD Ghosts, and then Xbox for Advanced Warfare. Sure, let's go with that. Like,
I like your version of this, man. That's very colorful.
Take a clone of the Xbox one, put it right beside it, and that's Infinity Ward. Also, there you go. That circles the square there. Treyarch's
it's crazy how Treyarch used to make like fucking. Yeah, Spider-Man games.
Fucking Spider-Man 2, right?
Oh, so did Neversoft. Neversoft made arguably the best Spider-Man game.
Tony Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
God, where the fuck?
Who else? Oh, it was a Criterion that got folded into being support for Battlefield.
Yeah.
After getting all of the fucking Need for Speed devs.
And then it was.
Yeah.
What was the one from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2?
Oh.
The
Vicarious Visions.
Yes.
Yeah, I was wanting to say Vivendi, but I.
Yeah,
right.
Vivendi. That's a weird.
Vicarious Visions is the name.
The Vicarious Visions.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great band name. The
Spider-Man 2
Vicarious Visions would show up all over the place in like Game Boy Advance games for like licensed shit.
They made like 100,000 Game Boy Advance games practically.
They made so many fucking games, and now they're just in the mines.
Yeah, their corpse has been like looted and like hoisted up and ravaged by.
Their current job is just AI prompt generation for fucking achievement pictures.
No, their job is currently like trying to hope to God that Warzone has like a stable update. I haven't played Warzone in like 8 months. Morale has been real low on the Call of Duty train.
Good ending.
I still every once in a while go back for the new Zombies update. I kind of have to, but I ain't even following it. It's been that dire. The ending of 6 was so dire that I'm like I'm out.
It's very lucky that Toys for Bob was able to like get away from the wrath of Bobby Kotick.
Yeah,
and like now they're making. We talked about this when it got announced. Like, admittedly, it's a Spyro game that looks like it might be cool, but it looks like the fucking nuts and bolts of Spyro that's like completely not even relevant to any other Spyro game.
I'm hoping
maybe it's fine.
I'm just glad Spyro's back, to be honest.
But Spyro's not back. It's just the character that's back.
He might be. It might be a fresh new take on the Spyro formula. Maybe it could play much more like the original. I'm trying to have hopium here.
Listen, if they made a Spyro game that was
if they made
a Spyro game that was a really, really good RTS, that would be awesome. It wouldn't be a Spyro game.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's
kind
of
really good RTS with dragons. I'll take it. Sure.
It's the old Gears of War tactics situation where it's like, I like Gears of War, I like tactics games. Do I necessarily need this chocolate in my peanut butter?
Did they ever make that, like, Funko Pop?
Hey, if you trade me that copy of I forgot what it was.
I
haven't eaten anything.
Battle of Rebels. I almost called it Dirge of Cerberus, because I'm like, that's a closer
yes. Yes, Dirge of Cerberus. Give me that.
Juggling Juggalo on a unicycle.
Oh god, what was the game I was about to look up? Fuck, I just lost my train of thought.
I don't know, man.
What were you talking about?
I don't think we were ever on a train in the first place.
I was gonna say, we haven't talked about this. Jeff Keighley's opening night live is coming up on the 25th, which is 15 days from when we're recording.
Opening night for what?
Gamescom.
Oh shit, yeah, it is August.
So
okay, nice.
It'll be around like 1 or 2, I think, our time. So I would miss.
I'm down to streaming if y'all
possibly. Unless I might take the last hour of work off so I can come home and do opening night live.
So when is this?
The 25th.
25th.
So 15 days from today. I think it's.
Remind me a bit closer to it. I will.
You're good. Let me try to find.
I'm a bit microbial at the moment. How you doing, Reactbot?
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out.
All right. What do you guys say, Reactbot?
Whoa, that's intense.
Thanks
for your wisdom, man.
Thank you.
I don't know if I'll be there for like a Gamescom stream, but
it is super early though.
Certainly be talking about it.
Tuesday, 25th of August at 2 p.m. Eastern.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
Opening afternoon.
Opening midday live.
Opening brunch, honestly, if you wake up late enough.
Hey, I wish.
Anyway, speaking of the game news, Konami is ending support for Castlevania Grimoire of Souls. Yeah.
Does anybody care?
I mean, I would have liked to have tried it.
Is it one of those ones where, like, when they say they're ending
cool
support, does that mean, like, the game is, like, going offline, or they're just not
I'm pretty sure it'll go offline, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure it's, like, online.
Yeah, I think it's, well, it's probably like
I'm not exactly sure. It would have been nice. Would have been nice if I had known and been able to play it. If it was on PC, perhaps, or something. Konami.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll do what they did with that shitty Flash game, Mega Man X1, and put Steam
with, like, everything.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Will it happen?
Probably not.
Maybe. Konami is different lately.
Konami has
they're actually doing stuff with Castlevania, and by doing stuff, I don't mean just, ending support.
Hey, the fact they're even doing stuff with Silent Hill instead of, like, a slot machine is still scaring me. It doesn't feel right.
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
Watch in like a couple months, they come out with the Silent Hill F slot machine, and everyone just.
I mean, hey, as long as they keep making real games beside it, make your money, sure. But I think the double whammy of, like, the canceling PT and fucking over Hideo Kojima. If they had not done that, if we had gotten Silent Hills like we were supposed to, the Silent Hill pachinko machine would have been a footnote. It would have been like, oh,
no one would have given a shit. There's a lot of shit like that people
hit the lever.
It would have been a joke. It would have been a little joke, but
companies put shit out like that all the time.
Yeah,
I just learned about fucking Halo Fire Team whatever.
Alpha, yeah,
like a Time Crisis.
Actually, I think it's Raven. It was in a round one that I went to.
I played
a bit of it. It seems fun, but it seems like something you got to have like at least 2 people for.
Yeah, you do need to like coordinate. It would be sick as fuck to go as a team and be like, all right, fucking, 1, 2, 3, let's just fucking.
I'd fuck with that.
But I played it once and I had a good time with it. But I was at a Dave & Buster's on a date, so I couldn't really spend $40 just playing. Yeah,
babe, come on, back me up.
Yeah. Fucking get it over, you fucking noob. Pushing her off a fucking gun and just. You fucking suck at aiming. I'm just bullying her like a fucking.
That could be the test to find your wife, Bane.
I started bullying her like a
fucking. Play
fucking.
Halo arcade game with her until you find the one who can withstand the pressure.
It gets to the point where I start like trash talking her. It's like, you fucking suck at this. Can you not fucking aim? Are you blind, you fucking idiot? Wondering why I'm getting the drink thrown in my face. Oh, where'd she go?
Hey, neither of you guys would have worked.
Come on, why are you quitting in the middle of a match?
Fucking pussy! You fucking can't do this shit, can you? You fucking pussy! You are what you eat! Wait, that makes no sense.
I'm pretty sure.
I'll fuck your mom before I'll fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure my Xbox rep is still 3 stars because my power went out during a game of Halo.
Oh!
And someone reported me for that.
My 360 rep fluctuated between 3 to 4 stars. It never hit 5 and it never went under 2, but it was never... I was
at 5 stars for mere lack of people having any issue with me for the longest time.
I should not have been given an access to a microphone at a young age. Just saying. I was very insulting to people, and I told them that their skills fucking lacked shit. I haven't gotten hate mail in years, and then when I got back into Marathon, I finally started getting a couple bit of hate mail, like messages, and I was happy. It was really nice. I had ruined someone's day enough to get called a slur.
I was saying before that I was getting into MMOs a bit, and World of Warcraft, people will say that it has like a really nice community that wants to help you with stuff, and that's kind of true.
Yeah,
I had a couple guys help me with some questing that I was doing earlier today, totally impromptu, just, hey, do you need some stuff? Yeah, sure, let's do a group, let's kill some rock jaws or whatever. It was great. On the other hand, Blizzard will like send Mossad to your house if you say a slur in their game. So it's like maybe the community is that nice because they're like at gunpoint.
I mean,
because if you like trash talk someone,
kind of nice to have at times, just because hey, you can actually get raids done and shit.
Well, yeah, I do remember
the Destiny community.
I do remember. God, yeah, I'm sure. I do remember playing FF.
Yeah.
I remember playing FF14 and doing some dungeons with people, and this is when I was like decent at FF14 at least. Like I had a general understanding of what I was doing as like a pugilist or whatever I was. And yeah, I was getting like trash talk from people at the party. One guy, it was one guy, but it was just like, bro, you don't even know how to use that character. What the fuck's wrong with you? And I'm just like, okay. I think my response, because I was on PS4, so I didn't want to like write out a whole thing with the fucking like on-screen keyboard.
I had
so
to do that
literally
recently.
just like, okay. Yeah.
So
they put it on Switch too, right?
Yes. I'll really quick explain a marathon situation where I had recently, where I about probably lost a PlayStation Network account if I didn't like hold myself back. So recently they introduced this mode called Vault Breaker, where it's entirely PvE. There are no players in that Cryo Archive map I showed off before. Really big one. So I've been doing that recently to try to get all the rewards and shit. And one of the guys, we're early on enough into a run where, I kind of would like some people to heal me. And this guy was playing the character where he heals people. I said, hey, can you throw a bot? And he's like, I could. And I was like,
oh my god, he's like a fucking elementary school vice principal.
So I asked
him, you go to the bathroom?
Kill yourself. I asked him for one. It's like, hey, can you heal me? I'm fucking low. He's like, you actually need to show some like self-reliance. And I held back it. In my mind, every fucking bad thing I could say came up in my head, and I'm like,
you have to show some fucking teamwork, you useless cunt.
It was I can't remember if it was like Click or whatever, but there's like a scene where a character. It was a Matrix. I'm thinking of a fucking Matrix. Where it's like, it's a white void and it's just like all the fucking gun racks come through. And in my head, it was just all the little insults, possible slurs, possible things I could say, all the hateful things I could go through. And I'm just like, what do I want here? And you know what I did?
I need a weapon.
Instead of saying anything, I was like, I'll be even more spiteful. I ran around and I grabbed a bunch of the, there's batteries that you need to get through to the area. And I had like 10 of them on me. So I variously went around to like areas where enemies usually spawn, and it's the purple ones, and I dropped them all vaguely in a corner. Like all the useful things I would need, all my ammo, I scattered all around. I walked around and then I just typed in the text chat, "Go fuck yourself, asshole," and then I quit. So effectively, I ruined their run. I purposely spread it far enough to where it's like, oh, you have to go all the way to the warden to get this shit.
But then you're kind of
asshole.
The unfortunate part of that is like, and I remember this from playing Marvel Rivals. You want to be able to fuck over that one guy by leaving the match, but you're also fucking over their whole rest of your team, and they didn't do shit.
Oh, the other guy was
playing the game.
The other guy was kind of an asshole too, but he was like asshole in the big sense that I'm an asshole. So I was kind of like, well, fuck it. Hey, he's got to deal with this guy. So
imagine how that guy gets when they're playing fucking like PvP. You were in a you were in a PvE thing.
Yeah.
For somebody to get that upset about PvE.
Yeah. I could have found healing, but it was just the principle of the matter that I was like, I'm not dealing with this. I'm not dealing with this motherfucker. Yeah, I'm not giving this guy rewards. He can earn his own shit. One man down.
Can you heal me, please? Only, excuse me, have you recited the alphabet backwards and hailed fucking Hitler yet? You stupid bitch.
Like, have you sucked my dick, brother? It's like,
come on.
Yeah, no, I am. But Final Fantasy 14, I've played about, I'd say like 4 hours now of the MMO on the Switch 2. And I haven't gotten anywhere like really intensive, so I can't tell you if the Switch 2 peters out yet. I'd say it's like, I think it's 30 frames. It feels 30 frames. If it's
handheld or docked?
I've mostly played it handheld, I'm going to be honest. It's mostly been like, I've been playing it on my chest when I've been laying down. That's been mostly like Final Fantasy. So I will play it sometime this week, docked. I'm excited to try it, but I think it is still probably 30 there too. But I think it's probably 1440p docked. I think it's
welcome to Switch 2, an elite experience where you can play a game from 2014 at 30 FPS.
I would say the amount of like
power is in your hands, friend.
I would say from the time I remember them updating the graphics, I'd say a game from 2021, roughly. That's when I remember them like doing a big graphics expansion. So I'll give them that kind of props. It's also a big fucking game on the Switch to, I think it's 114 gigabytes. I had to finally uninstall a game I've had installed since day one, Yakuza 0. Finally had to clear that baby off there because it's 47 gigabytes and
what a great trade.
Well, it's Yakuza 0 director's cut.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it is still it's still Yakuza 0.
I still played it in Japanese. The new changes are very stupid. Same with fucking Kiwami 3's changes. We can rehash that for years if you want. I'm actually down to, because that's still it still maddens me a little bit.
I've tried to forget all of it. I desperately try.
I'm still gonna consider it non-canon. I'm just gonna.
Speaking of terrible changes in a remake, I know we already talked about Halo remake, but they have the chief not kill Keys when he's all like strogified or.
They
because he's showing him mercy by not releasing him from his endless psychological and physical trauma and torment.
Oh god, I hate 343.
Something like that. Yeah, it's horrific.
For every I'd probably leave the most 343 apologies.
You know what, Claw? You're right. You're right. You're right. The ODST woman is stupid and woke and gay because we need every fucking angle we can get so we can insult this stupid fucking game more.
I am
My God.
I haven't played it. I'm literally I've done the I haven't made a video on it, but I thought about making effectively a second version of the James Rolfe Ghostbusters video of like, no, I'm just not doing it. That's my engagement with it. It's just I didn't even know the prequel mission's content or context. I'm completely checked out on Halo.
It would be really funny to see the like player stats. It'd be really funny to see the player stats and like the Halo CE fucking like Master Chief Collection is like being more played than the remake.
It absolutely is.
Oh, yeah, we can check.
Like I know. Yeah, I know it definitely is on Steam charts because Master Chief Collection just kind of has a bit of a community.
And also, Master Chief Collection's been like $4 for the entire thing 17 times practically. But
yeah, and also Halo CE is just single player, so there's no reason to keep coming back to it.
But
so the numbers are skewed.
But its peak must be like intriguing to look at, though. You know what I mean? Because like. I do think it did well, and I think Xbox has even said, like, and also it only launched at 50, which I will say, which saying only
good,
launched
that is
at 50.
That is the best thing about the game.
It doesn't even have, like, leader whatever in individual missions.
You can't do, like, that for the fucking skulls.
You can't check out, like speed run mode. There's no, like, alternative... There's nothing of interest to, like, bring you back to that game, like, campaign-wise.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have multiplayer. It also doesn't have, like, any reason to replay it single-player. It doesn't have any kind of fucking firefight or anything. Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's ahead of...
But like, Halo Master Chief Collection. Currently about 6,500 people playing.
Well, go to 1 month peak. Go to 1 month peak. No, over there, yeah. I'm curious. Wow, that's relatively consistent.
Yeah. Usually maxes out at around 10K.
What about go to 3 months? Because I'm just curious because like, okay.
Oh, we're currently coming down from a pretty nice high.
Okay, so, but like,
actually no, the scale of this thing is just really, really small. Yeah, it's staying pretty consistent between 5,000 and 10,000. Yeah.
Hey,
and we're currently coming down from a plateau.
Okay, so wow, it's actually down from what it has been all time. Yeah,
all time high was around when Halo 3 released. That fair.
Fully checks.
Actually, the all time peak is 90,000. So I'm not sure what.
Yeah, but. Hey, it's almost.
I guess that's the average. That's the average for the month. Okay.
It's almost like Steam charts are inconsistent.
Yeah.
Something
So anyway,
is CE
looking pretty
on here
nice.
yet?
What was that?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is near the bottom, and it doesn't have a little banner image because it's so new. But Halo campaign evolved. All-time peak 14,000.
Okay.
Although
24-hour peak days after it came out is less than the minimum of. Wow.
To be fair, that is still half as much.
And that is
for
people only playing the campaign of Halo.
Only the campaign of CE versus all of Halo prior to 5.
And this is a platform.
That's honestly not too bad.
And this is also like these aren't people playing through Game Pass. Because
yeah, I'm guessing a lot of people played it, but also it could still be bad.
Also refer to the image.
Yeah.
As we can see here.
Halo Studios is Epic Games. Just scroll down a little bit so they can see that again. Just mentally place 343 and Halo Studios logo there, or just Master Chief's head, or just everybody in the entire franchise. Whatever you want at this point.
Put my vape right there.
Yes.
Master Chief?
Smoke me.
Why are you smoking? Sir.
Finishing this blunt.
Yeah, that's what he said. A bunch of coughing.
What else you got here?
Anyway.
Freddy
Fazbear Real. Freddy Fazbear Real. Red is a threat. Five Nights at Freddy's becomes a real place.
Pizza Pirates ready?
Yeah, boy, you know what I can't wait? I can't wait to like go and eat like Chuck E. Cheese level pizza around a bunch of other 35-year-olds. Cool. Woo!
Yeah, little kids are gonna care for this less than they think that they will. Kids didn't like Freddy Fazbear, but
I think it might be like older teens who are most into this because they like kind of grew up when like Freddy Fazbear was real.
Because a bunch of my cousins
not really real, but
kids. Yeah,
I kind of feel like this is going to become the like restaurant equivalent of going to see the Chicken Jockey movie and destroying the movie theater. Like every time people go there, they're just gonna fucking just rip ass.
We were talking about it in Funny Chat, but the chances of Chica getting
the amount of sexual harassment lawsuits I see coming out of this place, dog, it's gonna be wild. People are gonna be fucking grabbing the ass of that Chica employee 24/7.
I think there are going to be animatronics. I'm not sure if they have like costume suit guys going around.
Then instead of
if they do, hopefully they do not have the spring lock suit. Haha! I make funny Five Nights Freddy joke. Ah, purple guy.
My penis stuck in the spring trap. I'm honestly shocked. You know what's a sign of the times and how it's much of a decline we're in. I don't know if there's a fucking Five Nights at Freddy's porn parody. You remember how?
I mean,
how many
there are unofficial ones.
You know what I mean. There would be like were Deadpool porn parodies. There was I know of one because I remember having to fucking check this in at work. There is a movie titled
Five Nights with Freddy Fazballs.
No, there's a movie titled This Ain't Bill Cosby XXX. I know that's a porno movie. I literally have seen the box art of that, and I was like,
I should watch that. I'm a big fan of Cosby.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously, the famous ones were the Simpsons and SpongeBob ones.
Oh, you mean
specific
SpongeBob Square Nuts?
Yes.
And I forgot what the Simpsons ones was called.
Oh, so
I don't. Pimpsons, I don't know, but I remember that the guy. Yeah. I remember that Homer and Marge actors were not willing to paint their like genitals.
Yeah,
they were yellow all over. Except conspicuously right around the zone.
Yeah,
that's actually canon. That's what Matt Groening said.
It wouldn't shock me if Matt Groening had a detailed image of Homer's penis going into Marge's vagina. I feel like.
I mean, I'm pretty sure
like that's a thing.
He actually did stuff for like a magazine, like one of the adult magazines with Marge.
Oh God!
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I remember seeing that.
She was like a Playboy centerfold or something.
That's haunting to think of.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Speaking of, really,
I remember seeing that on an actual like magazine rack at a convenience store or whatever, and just being like, "Wow, Lois next, please."
Hey,
I'm like a
Playboy.
Give me Bonnie.
You know what my favorite thing about Family Guy porn is that they consistently refer to her as Lewis.
Oh,
There's so much Family Guy porn where her name is like specifically Lewis, especially where it's like
weird.
advertisements for like "Come Play My Lord" Family Guy edition or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's like "Make Lewis come, click here."
Make Lewis squirt. Make Lewis come, and it's Lewis from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark.
All you need is to give them pills.
It's Lois and Clark, but it's just it's Lois and Clark from the fucking Superman show. But it's still Make Lewis come.
That one is Lois.
Make Lewis come.
Well, I think maybe it's like a copyright thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
They're like trying to skirt as much as they can, but it's like we know who it is.
Why not just say Louise?
Oh yeah, but the Five Nights at Freddy's thing, really quick to finish that up. Will it be any good? The answer is no. The food quality will be dog shit. Also, I cannot.
It'll be as good of a restaurant. It'll be. He can't find the hole, gamers.
Not find the hole.
It'll be as good of a restaurant as the movie is a movie.
As the second one is a movie. The first one's not great.
Sure.
The second one,
I've heard.
It's real.
Yeah.
Scott Cawthon wrote that one all by his lonesome, and he died.
Oh, yay!
Yeah.
Did they put it up on the refrigerator after he was done?
Jason Blum was like, fuck it. It'll still print money.
Give this video a like if your parents are still divorced.
So true!
Oh, yeah.
Hit him up. What you got in gaming real quick?
Give me a sec. I'm a little chilly. I got the fan like directly on me.
Fair enough.
Actually chilly for the first time in months. It's crazy.
Lucky.
Oh, man.
I'll trade you.
We're watching Tristan get the flu all of a sudden.
I would give anything for a fucking cold right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Anyways.
Alright, oh god,
What?
okay, oh god, okay. So Thief the Black Parade is awesome, but it sucks because you have to play through Thief 1 and 2 to get both the story and the gameplay to the fullest. Because the levels are really big and the detection is like advanced and like
so
they can relight torches and mop up moss. Yeah. What did you say?
I said you need to like know what you're actually going for.
Yeah, you need to know what you're doing.
It's advanced mechanics.
Yeah. So the level design is actually fantastic. Like I would recommend playing through Thief 1 and 2 just to play this. Jaws of Darkness is my favorite Thief level, and it is a fairly linear, moderately combat heavy level.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they did that.
Mm.
What else do I have written down? I went on a schizo rant. Kept Away from View, which is the really cool level I talked about last time that references Thief 3.
Yeah.
It just starts on the street view, and then you go down a big, long set of stairs, and it's going all crazy with it everywhere. You're in this awesome hidden base.
Yeah.
And then the second to last level is, honestly, in my eyes, kind of like the life of the party of this game.
Yeah, based on what I see there, it sounds like that.
Even though I do prefer Jaws of Darkness.
Okay.
It has a street section where everybody's partying. And there's like bands playing, people dancing. It all looks like, triangles being mashed together because it's still in the Thief engine.
Yeah, but
it's genuine.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Also,
yeah.
It fucks my frame rate up so bad, which is especially jarring. Because throughout the entire thing, I'm playing games from 1999 or 1998 and 2000.
Yeah,
I'm not experiencing frame hiccups.
Yeah.
So when I get all modded,
and then I spawn into this level, and it's just like, oh. If you look certain angles, the frame rate gets a little bit spicy.
You know what it sounds like? It reminds me of
not only.
Do you remember in Blood Money the New Orleans level? It sounds like that.
I don't think I got that far, sadly. I'm gonna have to give Blood Money another.
You need to.
But
Blood Money's
not only does it have that party in the streets,
Yeah.
but it also has 2 castles.
Oh,
2 castles right next to each other.
Gee, Bill.
Gee, Bill.
Yes.
So you gotta. I would recommend if you play this level, go up to the top and finish your objectives first.
Oh.
And then on the way back, just steal everything that ain't nailed down, brother.
Are you able to party with the people in the streets?
You can pretend to. You can walk around in a circle like that. You can you can crouch up and down like you're dancing to the music.
I just wonder
they're not like alerted to you.
Yeah, like you don't get mission fail if you do that. That's great.
Yeah, as long as you're actually this game does it a lot. If you're like just on the streets and you're not in like a restricted area, the guards will just be like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?
Oh,
that's right.
Oh, your boots look nice. And then your main character replies, "Your smells like you haven't taken them off in weeks."
Yeah,
is it voice acting from the original games, or is it like
who?
Do you know if there's new voice acting?
Or is it just like reused stuff from the old?
Oh, sorry, Black Parade. It does have new voice acting. It is serviceable. It also fits alongside the original games. It seems like in an alternate universe, this could have been made by like a side studio after like Thief 2 was done and the main studio moved on to Thief 3.
Yeah. Okay.
So like the voice acting isn't as good. You're not going to get like a smooth Garrett voice.
Yeah.
But Hume's voice is the main character, Hume. His voice is fine. It's kind of standard, like dark, gravelly villain, but he speaks in a way that doesn't make it stupid. He's not like, "I am the darkness." He's like, this guy betrayed me, and now I gotta fucking work for this new guy. Oh man, that sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like there's a clear difference that makes it less stupid and bad. And then you get to like the NPCs in the levels, and their voice acting is kind of bad, but it works. It works perfectly because that was the same. It was the same as that in the originals.
Makes sense.
Also, if you're on the fence, if you're like, oh gee, I don't want to have to play through all of Thief 1. It's fine. Play through it on easy. I recently started I just did a little started a playthrough on easy. It is easy is the right word for it. You have an insane amount of health. You can just run through and slash people up. It's if you run across a combat level, then maybe you just quit and switch the difficulty to baby mode for a sec. And then
hit the tilde, type in SV_cheats1, and then God on.
I don't think it has something like that.
There actually is like a simple command that's like Control-Shift-Delete or something, and just takes you.
I remember hearing about that.
Yeah.
I would recommend doing that if you're not super vibing with a level, but I would say for levels, I guess I'm just because I really recommend the Black Parade. It does not have a single miss for me, but I understand you really got to play through Thief 1 and 2 to really enjoy this. So just bear with the games. I would genuinely say they're worth it for this. It's crazy.
Okay.
Sounds awesome.
And then
it's like telling somebody to buy Fallout 4 so they can play Fallout London instead.
Yeah, kind of.
It's
Except Fallout 4 sucks and Thief 1 and 2
you can just
good.
ignore Fallout 4 and just get straight to London without really missing anything.
The only thing you gotta do is figure out a way to retitle it on Steam so it doesn't look like you're playing Fallout 4.
So Tristan doesn't ask me if I have a gun to my head because I'm playing Fallout London.
Exactly.
To be fair, you had just said something. I think the last episode we recorded about Fallout.
Oh yeah. Well, speaking of Thief, I never fucking knew that the guy who designed the most famous Thief level is also the fucking guy who writes every terrible Bethesda game now. The son who is your father, that's responsible. The same guy is responsible for that who made Life of the Party, goddammit.
And the Oblivion Dark Brotherhood questline, which is one of the better ones in the game.
It's pretty good, but you should not have him doing every writing job.
It is crazy.
Let him go back to like scenario design or whatever, map design. He's obviously really good at that.
Let him be the
like Life of the Party. It is not my favorite Thief level by far. It's like number 3 for me, I think. But it's still really, really fucking good.
Yeah.
It just frustrates me that someone who made that went on to make Slop.
Lots of it, yeah. With no design document.
It's fucking
anyway, so Thief the Black Parade, I really recommend it. It's really, really cool.
I really like the title. It really feels like it fits in with the first 2 games.
I know.
It does, and it refers to something in the Keeper's Diaries, which is what the Dark Prophecy and the Dark Project and the Metal Age are.
Damn.
If only Deadly Shadows actually did that with like the Unwritten Age, although I guess that's not a very good title.
If only Deadly Shadows was a better game.
If only Deadly Shadows actually worked on my piece, like with my controller and shit. It just doesn't. I tried to set it up and I spent like an hour on it.
I've tried to play that game. I think, honestly, one of the better ways to play it with a controller is to emulate the Xbox version, which is fucked up and sad. Similar to, I forget the name of the game, it's another Xbox, like, Morrowind era RPG. I think it's, like, Arx Fatalis or something.
That might be it.
I think it's the one...
It's dog shit.
It's the one from Arcane who made, like, Dishonored and shit.
I think it may be Arx Fatalis.
Yeah, there is a PC version and no support for it, basically, and then the Xbox version has, like, perfectly fine and very functional controllers, but you have to emulate an Xbox One game. Original Xbox One.
Don't you love always making that asterisk? I thought that name was stupid, too, with the Xbox One.
Shut up, Xbox One owner.
As somebody who bought it...
You don't get a say.
Hey, man. Hey, at least it became, its acronym became Xbox with the Xbox One X. Now it's OBOS or OBOS. It sucks now.
They literally just need to make one that's called, like, Xbox 4 or whatever we're up to
5.
now.
5.
Just make that the next one and stop being fucking cute.
You know what? No. Call it Xbox 6 to be alongside PlayStation 6. Just call some bullshit console.
We've skipped
Xbox 5. Xbox 5 is everything. Everything is Xbox 5. That's an Xbox. That's an Xbox. That's an Xbox.
They're trying to get away.
Now it's Xbox 6, so they're not behind the number. So people won't think, oh, well, obviously 6 better than 5.
Well,
that's what I got. Everyone thinks like that.
No, here's the problem. No, we need to find... It is honestly at the point of, like, break glass of emergency for Xbox. They need to get the thing there. We need to finally just...
Xbox 1080.
Oh, no, I was about to say 720. Say we finally break the glass for 720.
Problem is with either of those numbers, people are going to think, oh, so it only does 1080p? That's kind of lame. Yeah. The other one does 4K. So they have to go with, like, Xbox 4096 now.
Xbox 1 billion.
Xbox Infinity.
Xbox
worked out really well for Halo.
6,000.
The rumor of the project name for the new Xbox is Project Helix, and you could add a little bit.
I love when the project names are better than the fucking name they actually come up with.
Yeah,
Xbox Scorpio would have been so awesome. Xbox Helix sounds great.
Yep.
Nintendo Revolution, people, come on.
Yep.
Come on.
Scarlet was.
I will say, I do prefer Xbox. GameCube to Dolphin.
GameCube's better than Dolphin. Yeah.
Ultra 64.
And the early
the Ultra Nintendo actually would have been awesome.
That would have been great. Yeah. But in the early 2000s, if you had a game system called the Dolphin, like everyone already called Nintendo gay back then is all I'm saying. Like, you know, I play games for my dolphin, fellas.
It would have been every joke about like Batman and Robin, but just for console. You know, oh, it's
although they would get a very lucrative sponsorship out of a
certain 4chan
SpongeBob's the SpongeBob Sailor Mouth episode.
That too.
Oh,
that's
true.
Too. Sponsored by Nintendo Dolphin. Yeah, it doesn't roll off the tongue either. GameCube plus GameCube is very descriptive. It's kind of like how Sony named their.
I do love cubes.
You remember when Sony used to name their shit like Walkman and PlayStation and Discman instead of?
And then in fact, Game Boy is a direct. The Game Boy is a direct reference to Walkman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, here. Let me go take a photo of their wonderful naming scheme now for headphones. You guys ever seen their headphone naming scheme?
Oh, so it was like XHGWCQ842.
You're not even close to how embarrassing it gets. Hold on. I'm looking for it because it gets a little ridiculous. Yeah, here.
I hate how many things come out that do just legitimately have that name, though. It'll be some microphone, and it'll be like the M16835, and then all of the like epic cool people know to be like the M16. And
I do hate when people do that. See, this is really bad. Pull this one up, and I'll read this out loud.
God, here.
Oh yeah, that is really bad. Look at that price.
The Sony WH-1000 XM6. Imagine trying to remember this while you're like desperately trying to search for it online. Because you know what I typed in? I typed in Sony
product. Yeah, but then like the product like line, like that headphone type is the WH-1000, but then this very specific one that has all of these specific features that gives it the XM6. And there's probably like a QM6. There's probably like a QM3, you know.
So
I hate this shit.
Funny enough, the first place I found that had a good explanation for the proper description, and you're very close. It was fucking Reddit from 3 years ago. So yeah, WH is wireless headband. The 1000X is the name of the series, and then it's like Mark, 6.
Okay, all right.
So. But that's insane. It's such a bad.
There's probably a 1000Y series and a 1000 like Z series, something like that.
It's like, why can't
1001X is like the very moderate update that adds like Bluetooth 5.
To be fair, it probably would be more confusing if they had a bunch of basically the same headphones that all had radically different names. But I guess you could give it like the Sony Edge Nitro or whatever.
At least with like, I mean, my most experience sadly is with Beats. As much as I hate the Beats by Dre,
Beats by Dr. Bray.
Yeah, most of them suck, but at least their naming convention like is similar, and I'm kind of just hoping to God that they are not on the Apple Store app. Thank you. Their naming conventions are like the Beats Solo, and Solo itself is a brand that has like different shapes within it. So like, within that subsection at least, it's got like some variation. And then there's like a Studio, which has different variations and colors. But at least it's a more reasonable thing to understand than like WH-1000 XM6. Like, that's military jargon right there. You've just told me where to bomb in like Africa. That's what you've given me instead of like a headphone. That's what I'm thinking. Those are
it's okay because AI knows the difference between these names. We don't need to.
Oh yeah, you're so right.
Oh, there was
who needs to think?
I think there is I think I've got a tragic AI story in mind, and tragic is
great.
Number 2. If you want to talk about some AI dystopia here. This is just...
Well, real quick, I have a continuation.
Oh, yes.
Sword watched the last episode. He edits our highlights channel. Go subscribe. Go subscribe to him.
Yes.
Loud Equals Funny Clips. But he sent me his video where he ranked them, and he ranked Casing the Joint lower than Trail of Blood, and Trail of Blood is doo-doo dog water. So I mean,
so it's an Elbozo thing.
Yeah.
All right.
To be TBH.
To be fair, I've got two.
So haha.
Ones that
are silly.
This is the mindset of somebody who eats Dr. Caesars while goofing while we're all playing Halo.
Hell yeah, Dr. Caesars.
I do like Dr. Caesar.
You know what I had recently? Because
actually,
yeah.
Have y'all Bane?
Yes.
Have you tried the Spider-Man web pizza at Little Caesars?
I haven't. You know what I did? I did recently.
It's actually kind of fucking good.
I had the pretzel crust again recently because we don't. My local one, the one in my town, closed because it was understaffed and couldn't get staff because people weren't. It's like $8 an hour. It's only good for like 16-year-olds. But I was heading to a concert and I actually got one of those pretzel crust pizzas and ate it in the car instead of paying concert food prices, because I don't know if you've been to a concert and paid any of those prices, but holy mama,
you told me how much that one water was.
Yeah. When we went to New York, I think I paid $17 for a water when we got into the concert.
Oh Christ.
If I had known that it was that much, I would have gone into the bathroom and gone.
Dude, it was fine. Hey, we were there. We were having a good time. It was worth the money. Yeah. That was the point.
I think back on Snake Eater playing.
That was insane.
That was a generational moment for me. I think I changed. I think
everybody in the fucking building sung that shit. Like, you heard it.
Ooh.
That was crazy. I recorded that. Anyways, really quick, go to number 2 there. We're gonna see
number 2.
We're gonna see a tragic self-own here.
All right, so cannabis making short-term memory shorter. That's a shame.
Yeah, that was number 5. Yeah,
that's number 6.
Number 6, yes. Warner Brothers uses an AI dog podcast. This is a thing to promote the end of Oak Street. Quote from the AI chatbots here: Ewan McGregor was excellent with treats.
What is this movie?
This is it's a movie I was kind of intrigued by. It's directed by the guy who did It Follows. It's called The End of Oak Street. Effectively, it's a movie where seemingly a whole city block gets ripped into the past. Like, just
why are dogs happening?
There's a dog in the movie. Ooh, what? The thing is, also, there's an AI dog podcast that, if you look into, it seems like nobody listens to.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
It's got like maybe, I think, 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which isn't anything to sneeze at, but it's also getting views that are like so weird and absurdly small. I have a 90
sci-fi action.
It looked intriguing. I was gonna go see it. Guess what I ain't doing?
Oh, so they teamed up with this random AI podcast.
Yeah, it's called Dog Pack. I'm gonna try to pull up the YouTube channel.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want this on my screen.
Features an interview
I guess it's
with
going to be on my
Starbuck,
screen.
who plays Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor in Oak Street. Starbuck, of course, is also animated using uncanny AI.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, it started blowing up. So most of its views are from this AI podcast, and it has 80K subscribers, but like its most recent views are like 5K, 10K, 15K, 5K, 8K, 24, not bad, 22. But then it's like usually around like 6 to 10K. And I don't know how the fuck they found it.
What a fucking odd marketing decision. Like, I wouldn't necessarily...
Thank you, ReactBot. I really needed to see this.
Yeah.
It's coming right out of his boot. Thank you, ReactBot. That was
Appreciate
great.
It, ReactBot. But like, I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily really hold this against the people, like the creatives that made the movie.
I mean, I'm more.
Yeah, it could just be purely a
Brothers,
marketing decision.
Well, yeah,
I mean, it is Warren Brothers. Yeah, we should have realized this.
It's always hilarious how David Zaslav like does everything to fuck over something when it's successful. I'm shocked. That,
he hates the living.
I'm genuinely shocked.
He holds a grudge against us blessed with souls.
He's a lich.
Pretty much. The only movie he didn't like try to fuck over in some
motherfucker's phylactery. Damn it.
The only thing he didn't fuck over in some way that I can think of recently is Final Destination Bloodlines. And
I think that Mortal Kombat movie was okay.
It was, but like it had like it was a really bad time they released it. It kind of underperformed, and the third movie, which they said they were gonna do, is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's like done, but I'd say it's kind of like, what are we doing? Where are we going?
Rest in peace to the Dungeons and Dragons movie cinematic universe that have happened.
It's such a shame.
Honor Among Thieves one was good. I mean, I know that's a different company.
I know.
But that just reminds me of another, like, pretty good movie that underperformed, so it will just never get any kind of sequel.
And it's a shame, because that's a fun fucking movie.
It's pretty good.
Same guys that did the movie Game Night, if any of you guys have seen that movie.
Same guys who, according to Red Letter Media, are working on a fucking, like, Star Trek movie. So
I hope so.
Let's see.
You know, what I do think a big problem with Star Trek, other than the current creative side, is the fact that it doesn't have enough time to breathe and grow and smooth its problems out. Like if you watch the first season of The Next Generation, it suffers from a lot of problems that, like, if it didn't have enough episodes to kind of breathe through those problems, I don't think we would have gotten a second or third season, you know?
I mean, when you tell people to watch Next Gen, you basically have to tell them, skip the entire first season, except, like, maybe the first episode so you can meet Q, but other than that, you know.
But it's one of those things where, like, that's one of the
things. But this is going to be a Star Trek. Yeah. This is going to be a movie with, like, entirely new characters, allegedly. So it's going to be a whole new original Star Trek thing as a movie, and I'm just like, between that as a concept, I mean, maybe it could work. I don't think the guys who've only done comedy movies are necessarily the best pick for Star Trek.
But
you know,
I'll take anything.
Maybe they think all comedy guys are great at Star Trek because of Seth MacFarlane.
Yes,
maybe.
Maybe there's rumors we're getting movies to do Orville following, because they would rather do a movie instead of do a whole season of shows, which I'm a little negative on that.
I understand. The streaming market is getting weird right now.
Yeah, it feels like.
Did that Chick-fil-A streaming service ever come out?
They've decided
I remember hearing about it recently, but I forgot what happened to it.
Well, so I know that they've been putting their stuff on other platforms. Like, I think you can watch all the stuff on Tubi and, like, Roku Channel and Pluto and all that. But it's, I don't know, it's better than, like, Angel Studios. They've been, like, licensing stuff. Same with, like, what Daily Wire tried doing when they had Bent Key, which I don't think is around anymore.
I forgot about that thing.
Remember when they licensed Transformers but got rid of a few episodes that were kind of like, you know, a little more socio-political from the 80s?
They said something bad about Israel. Get rid of the episode.
Let's give it up for the real heroes, reactors.
Oh, true.
I thought he was going to say something.
I reacted to that.
I'm joining the Israel-Palestine war on the side of the reactors.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who are right.
Oh, God. On the side of destiny, basically.
Oh, no, God, no. Don't put it like that. Please. I want to sound evil, not evil and stupid.
Not evil and
I just want to put like footage of fucking Gaza, like, military action next to Sniper Wolf. Just have her be like,
"Oh hell no!"
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Reactbot, what do you have to say about this child who's in 7 pieces?
Did that just happen?
I know.
True. Yes. Thank you, Reactbot. You've been wonderful.
We condone everything Reactbot says, by the way. There is nothing.
That's so true.
80.
Bro is getting it done.
Yo, you're right. Listen, he's self-aware now.
I'll have what she's having.
All right. You're overextending, Reactbot. It's okay. It's all right.
I can say something that would
We
make
already
that
think you're cool.
incredibly horrible for him to have said. But I'm just letting you know what I thought in the back of my mind, and you can imagine somebody wouldn't have it back of theirs in the joke. There you go.
What do we have next?
Yes. Go to number 3, because this follows up well from number 2.
Number 3?
Yep, number 3. Headline here. One night only director Will Gluck, hilarious name, cut out, quote, so much nudity because people dislike sex on the screen. Quote, it takes you out of a movie. I've said it before and I'll say it again. General audiences are fucking cattle and we need to start treating them as such. I mean it. We need wood chippers outside the front door.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The entire premise of this movie, right, is that you can legally mandated sex only happens one night a year, and you can only have it one night a year.
Why would you watch a movie like this if you have some like fucking Puritan problem with
The
sex?
Purge and its consequences have been disastrous for the human race. Where's my
Here's the
boy?
thing. This movie should be like a gonzo fuckfest, if it's this premise, right?
Well, yeah.
The right version of this movie would be people are fucking on the streets, they're fucking in the subways, they're fucking in the homes, they're fucking in the churches, they're fucking in the fucking gymnasiums, they're fucking everywhere. That's what this movie should. This should
fucking
be
on construction rafters. Oh my god!
This should be like a.
That's not OSHA safe. Where are your hard hats?
For the people who know what I'm saying,
I got a pretty hard hat right here.
For people who know what I'm saying here, this should be a fucking like ultra hornier version of the movie Climax by Gaspar Noé. If you know what I'm talking about and have seen that movie, you'll be like, how could it be more horny? That's for you to decide. But yeah, no, the whole, again, yeah. Premarital sex, okay. But again, still, should be the thing where it should be, yeah, you're fucking, everybody should be blowing loads on the fucking alleyways, cab back seats, Waymos. In fact, that's the only thing Waymos should be used for today, is having sex in them. There's no other reason.
Yeah.
But again, yeah, so basically
a lot of holes on that night.
The whole movie is like these two strangers are eventually going to fuck at one point in the movie, but they're not, you know, they're interacting between things. This is a very bog standard movie, but I don't know. The fact of it, like, as a director, you're like, I gotta tone it down. People don't want to see sex. It's like, I'm sorry. If you're doing that to your own movie, you're fucking stupid.
More like Will Cock.
Yeah.
Hey.
Will ain't getting no Gluck out of after
Will
this one.
Gluck is an insane name.
That is a great fucking name.
I kind of thought Will Gluck was like part of the title. It was like Will Gluck for cash.
I was kind of like squinting, so I thought it said Will Gluck out so much nudity. Oh wait, no, I guess I just.
I mean, it does. Well, little dyslexia.
Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah,
it's. I don't know. This takes me out of wanting to go see the movie because, like, the premise, it's very stupid, but you could make an interesting movie out of this.
Well, yeah, and if I can't goon, then what's the point?
Holy shit, Five Nights at Freddy real. You guys seen this?
So, it's amazing. Five Nights at Freddy's.
Wow.
I'm so not excited for that.
Surely no child will put their head in the side of the animatronic's mouths for a ha-ha.
I'm very curious about this movie, but, like, this turns me off of it because, like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like, people dislike sex. Okay. What about it? It's
Don't
your
watch
movie.
a movie like this.
Yeah, fucking, I mean, you know, you got some boobage going on there. Also, they're in New York City. At the very least, somebody knows how to set a bodega. I can say that. but
oh.
very nice image.
Well, you know,
I might have to go
on
see
this
the movie.
lady's
Thank you,
titties.
Tristan.
Yeah.
Tristan might be selling me on
Yeah,
this
but think
now.
Listen,
about how much it's been
hang
cut
on.
out. You don't get to actually
Hang on,
see
I
him.
apologize for going away. Who's the publisher?
Monica.
Oh.
I thought you were saying whose
the guy
titties
who
are
wrote
those?
this.
Listen, Will Gluck, get your
ECA also.
Get your producers in contact with me. You're gonna have to pay me for that marketing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
this is the best marketing you can have, really.
Admittedly, it resold me on a movie. Not gonna lie to you.
You're gonna have to wait until like the deleted scenes come out, though.
So okay, there's got to be an unrated cut that is insanely gratuitous, and if there isn't, I'm not buying it.
They could market it like they marketed like the uncut versions of films back in the old days too.
So we're doing a movie for second screenings. We're doing a movie for second screenings called Sex Drive, and there's an unrated cut for that movie. I don't know who I'm forcing to rent that on Apple TV, but I'm forcing somebody here to rent it. Tristan will miss it, sadly, but you know, there is so much literally gratuitous nudity in that movie that they add to the movie. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say anything more than that. Because we'll have to discuss it on Second Screening, Season 2. Check it out on any podcasting platform. Anyways.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe by the time you hear this, one of the episodes will be out already.
Hopefully. Yeah, I got to get up with Ash on that one. Anyways, and we got to set up the next episode soon. Anyways, let's go to my number one.
Number one. I did see. I
Yes.
I did read this headline.
This was a headline that happened before we were starting to record that I saw. I was like, oh shit. Headline here. King Charles's death accidentally announced on radio. Airing staff leaves 16 minutes of dead air in panic. So it seems like an effective test system ended up firing the
Tristan, please go back to the boobs.
Rest in peace, King. Literally, ha ha ha.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not going to slew him. He's not my king. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Fuck the Anglos. Anyways, radio presenter spent half an hour chatting away to his listeners with absolutely no idea his station had just announced the death of the king. Somewhere between the national anthem and 16 minutes of total silence, Radio Caroline managed to convince its audience the country was in mourning. All because someone got curious and pressed play on a file that should have never been that easy to find. That's insane. Ofcom is now ruled the Essex-based station broke broadcasting rules of a mishap, which happened during the, quote, Barry Marsh show. I don't know, I said quote there. Back in May. Interestingly, this has sparked far more serious conversation in Radio World. Oh, God, with Radio World has to be so boring. Are cost-cutting and remote broadcasting starting to chip away at the basic safety nets to keep... Okay, this is actually a deeper shit. Okay, hold on. So
I cannot believe somebody was like, oh, hey, let's see what statement we have prepared for when the king dies, and immediately just starts a panic among the listeners of radio.
You know what? I love the idea of being like, I'm gonna click this shit. Just not even like taking it into like a separate thing, just like randomly clicking on it and being like, I wonder what's gonna happen. Not even like clicking the play in like VLC button to like isolate it. No, I'm just gonna play it.
It's called Weird Al Barney Has Sex Song from LimeWire.mov.
Oh no, not EXE.
And he was like, "What's all that about?"
Yeah.
So do they just have? And I like that we're green, red, and blue today.
Yes.
Three major. Do they just have like a fucking like file ready to go? He actually dies.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Most news things have that where they basically just they have templates for every famous person.
Oh yeah,
when they die, they just kind of fill in the template with the.
How difficult is it for one of the people that works there to just, hey guys, breaking?
Well, that's the thing. The sooner you get to the news cycle, the better. They probably have AI on this shit now.
They probably do, but
they definitely have AI
for
on
celebrities.
This shit now.
Like, depending on where they live, they probably even have people on like corners, fucking like, you know, probably taking like, hey, I just got a body of this dude, and he's like got coke in his system, and they probably get like $300 per fucking. scoop. But there are obituaries ready to go for every celebrity, and it's just constantly being like updated until it's like, well, I guess 18th
time to
drops
release
the charm.
Sometimes they accidentally release it, and it's very funny.
That's happened so many fucking times. I think there's probably, for a ton of people that we know, even from just doing YouTube, I think there's articles waiting.
Probably.
Yeah, probably a couple.
Probably EDP.
Hopefully EDP. We should talk about that. We only talked about
yeah, there was a thing about that. I haven't learned basically anything.
I've seen I saw Charlie's video on it before work because it dropped I think right before I went to sleep for work, and I was like, oh fuck. And I was going like that as I saw the upload.
The guy who made it also made the Boogie doc.
Yeah. And
I did hear that guy was making something on EDP. I just didn't think it was already out.
Is it Mike Chum or Mike Clumb? Because his name sounds
Clumb.
Clumb. Okay. I know something like that. I was like, I'm bad.
Yeah, he I never watched the Boogie one, but I've seen some of this one now and heard some stuff about it.
Yeah.
And there's a very dry wit throughout. That's pretty nice. Like EDP, I'll say some fucking shit about how he jerks off in the women's restroom at a Walgreens or whatever. And then there'll be text on the screen, making fun of him in a way. They had Boogie on, it's just I don't know, lol cow content, and they credit him as cancer survivor.
I'm so glad that he survived.
Oh
yeah.
I did
they have Christian on at one point.
Oh my god. Tristan, if you want to pull that image up there.
Yeah, it's EDP's list of
certified real fellas.
Certified true fellas.
And it's
wow.
This is honestly bad stocks for everyone here. That's saying something for.
So that's Andrew Tate.
This is the
Donald Trump.
This is the worst.
Joe Rogan.
Happened to
Fresh or Fit.
Yeah. This is the worst thing to happen
Don
to both
Jr.
Andrew and Tristan Tate this year. This is the worst.
No,
thing
that's Tristan Tate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ben Shapiro. The mage who makes benches a hero. Sneeko and
Hannah Pearl
what's her name? Pearl? Just Pearly things?
Hannah Pearl Davis. We'll use her Barack Hussein.
They're real fellas. Here. All of them. They're real fellas.
This is the worst thing to happen to every single person here. And that's saying something.
Well, yeah, it's it's an interesting documentary thing too, because they'll have people on who are his friends or spoilers, his girlfriend who he has sex has had.
Oh,
because they are both 700 pounds.
Oh, God.
But it's
okay, all right.
For EDP,
but
everything is on the table. Also, God,
I'll keep it for EDP, but I don't like Fresh and Fit, but I think that's a bit too much to include them in the image.
Honestly, this is such low stocks for everyone here. If I was on the EDP real homies list, I would I'd turn my brain into a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah,
this is bad.
Well, but that's the thing. Throughout the documentary, he is very graphically describing the things that he's been accused of as having happened, and then you will just have one of his friends or whatever. There's a great moment where his friend shows up. He's known.
Oh, you cut out there a little bit. Sorry.
His friend, who he's known since middle school, shows up. No, I don't think any of that shit's true. And it's he's saying that it's true in this video.
God.
And then that guy says, I allow him with my 7-year-old daughter. Yeah, no problem. Unsupervised. And then it cuts to a whole segment where EDP is sitting next to the 7-year-old daughter of his best friend, face blurred, while he describes that he likes to, pick them up and blow raspberries in their stomach or whatever, and that's how he likes to play with children.
That's
yeah.
No. Again, a 1,000-year curse to the family and bloodline of Alex Rosin for completely fucking this shit up. Entire generations. Saltier. Sorry.
We were talking about this
before
we were talking about this before the podcast started, so they have a whole segment with him, as well as the guy whose name apparently is pronounced Gideon, and not Gideon, as everyone thinks it is.
Dumbass.
Gideon. As well as fucking name
Skeeter Jean.
Fraggle Simpson. Okay, Skeeter Jean.
It's as stupid as Fraggle Simpson.
Skeeter Jean, who I believe those guys did the cupcake outfit thing.
They are.
So
really cool.
They're talking about this, and then Chris Hansen shows up with great fanfare. It's like the fucking Hallelujah song. Hallelujah, Hallelujah, and it's like
Skippity,
him coming
go
in
to
frame.
the polls.
Thanks for having
And so Chris Hansen comes out. He does his whole, his classic shtick. They paid for Chris Hansen. They got Chris Hansen.
Yeah.
He's got his legs crossed. He's holding the papers. He's like,
he gives
why
you his
did you
money
send
worth.
this to her?
He gives you his money worth.
I would like to rape you and lock you in my dungeon. Why did you send this 13-year-old girl? Look, man, I don't know, man. She was hot as fuck, man. And yeah. So they have him there, and he explains. At a certain point, he talks about fucking Skeeter Jean and Alex Rosen and all these people, and he repeatedly uses the phrase "clown show." They've made a clown show of this whole thing. In my world, in the world of law enforcement, this is just not what's done. You can't do any of this.
There's that one time in Texas.
He's bigging himself up, and I'm just like, man, it's a good thing they aren't going to address the fact that he totally did almost exactly this in the past.
So literally, hey, Texas, it got all of those ones in Texas thrown out. The ones that did show up there. Because they went to the guy's house. Because they had enough to charge the guy already. But they decided to bring the camera crew and everybody to the guy's fucking house. And he decided to barricade himself and pop his top, as it were.
Yes.
He took his shirt off, which was honestly fucked up because it scared all of the officers to death and he got away scot-free.
Yeah. He's still running around naked in the middle
of
Texas.
World.
He has
every so often somebody turns up dead and they look like...
Yeah. Well, mind you, he notably still has
how
a
we know
phone
they got him.
and a job. He just loves running around naked in the middle of Texas and scaring people to death.
Yeah. Yeah,
also, there's that one guy they killed, but it's a separate guy.
Well, yeah.
But, it's one of those things that, comparatively, we put numbers on the wall here. Chris Hansen's put a lot of people in jail. That's just an objective fact. There is,
To be fair, I think so has Alex Rosen. There are people that have gone to jail because of him.
I will give him that.
But he kind of fumbled the big boy here.
It's not even, not even just saying fumbled. It literally...
Notice how he isn't on the list. Maybe that might be why.
Might be a little...
No, he goes into an extensive thing about how he wants to, kill Alex Rosen and everything.
Jeez.
And it's very...
But to be fair...
Charlie, I think, and a bunch of other people.
But to be fair, this guy also, it does feel like an empty threat, because I feel like if he even tried to fire a gun, he would have, a fucking heart attack.
Yeah, but look at this fucking Giga fella. He could just, sit on you and you're dead.
True, but I feel like I could outrun him, and I am not an athletic man.
But are you a bitch enough to outrun EDP, or would you stand and fight?
I would find, something sharp and poke him in his stomach enough. He's got enough fat in there.
But pops like a balloon.
He'd have to, you know what it'd be? You ever,
And it turns out he's very light. He just inflates his skin up.
It's like taking a fork to a hamburger, basically. You gotta, you're digging through it. If that makes sense.
Sure.
So are you going to dig? Are you going to dig through EDP? Is that what you're saying?
With a spear. I watched the Odyssey. I know how to use a spear. I think I got the whole system down. I think I got that. You know, I think I.
Are you sure? Are you sure? You look like you're doing something else.
It's the big thing. There's like a bigger stick that I don't have it at the stick, so I can't simulate it.
He's using the jerk weight or whatever it was called from that one South Park episode.
Yeah, no, it's a real thing. Shake weight's a real thing.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
I've played with a shake weight.
It doesn't give you spare change for the bus ride home though. Fucked up.
The problem is a shake weight really does feel when you actually use it like it's one like slip from like smashing your fucking teeth in.
Oh yeah, it's scary.
Yeah, it's genuinely one of those things where I tried it one time and I'm like, wow, that's unsafe, and I never touched it again. Anyways, to get back onto this,
I'm also relatively sure they never worked as advertised.
No,
probably not. No,
they made a lot of money though.
I will say the one overwhelming thought that I've had while watching the EDP thing is, I really wish Onision would have this treatment. But Onision is like a freak who like it's a battle between he wants attention and these videos get like tons of views.
Yeah.
And he's like a freak who wouldn't allow like, you're filming my family. You're endangering Onision's family. Get the cameras out of our faces.
I love how you switched me. I love how you
what if loud equals funny? There. What if loud equals funny? The podcast show network.
Yeah.
What if we were the first people who got a list of Onision certified true fellas?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look.
That could be a goal to work towards.
Just be a bunch of like sexy anime boys like L and Light.
Tell you what,
we're all just on there.
For Onision,
he would put himself on there, and he would put the main character from his book on there.
Honestly, he would just put himself in several different costumes. It would be Joker Onision, Banana Onision, Batman Onision, 12 years ago Onision, 5 years ago Onision.
Tell you what,
fucking Kai, and then 3 more Onisions.
I want Tippy to clip this. This is a true facts from the owner of Loud Equals Funny.
Hang on. If he's clipping, hang on. There we go. Okay. Clip away, buddy.
God, I wish there was a way I could turn that, like, edit the real into anal, just so that way it would be a better thumbnail. Anyways, so Onision, it's a real offer. If you come on and let us ask you any question, I'll let you host an 8-episode podcast on our network, no charge.
I don't condone this.
Well, if you let us ask any question, you could give us even like, you give us 3 like no-goes. If it's nothing too racy, you won't ask too many personal questions. I just want to ask you like absurd bullshit.
I'm not gonna ask if you could get it up.
No,
I just want to know if your mom fucked you.
Onision, we need to know your list.
I am curious,
true fellas.
Like which babysitter molested you, Onision? That's the question.
Was it a woman or a man?
Yeah. Were you based on how a woman babysitter? I'd say that. I thought that was coming out of my mouth. Like, I don't want to be recorded saying that out loud.
Yeah, I wish I was them kids.
If you were based on how a woman babysitter,
Facebook boomers in the comments.
Yeah, nice. I mean, hey, look, who hasn't had their like babysitter twerk to the song "My Milkshake Brings Little Boys to the Yard" in front of you while you're 7? And every time you hear that song, you get a weird boner while you're driving, and like suddenly your head starts to hurt. Everyone has that happen to them, okay?
Well, not me. My babysitter was family.
I never had a babysitter.
Anyways, let's go to the other one.
Hey, viewer, you know, if you can relate,
dear viewer, if you are a psychoanalyst, stop listening.
Leave a report on this video.
This has Vine energy.
So true.
Admittedly,
yeah, a lot of real fellows on Vine. It's true.
I miss Vine.
Yeah, that's why they call them reels.
No, I do. Miss
That's
Vine.
where you cut the clip. That's where you cut.
That's
the
where
clip.
you cut it.
Which one?
What's the other one I haven't done? I can't remember the number.
I don't remember either. That's why I'm asking you. I'm microbial at the moment.
What's the text on number 4? What does it say there?
Iconic balls.
That one hit it. All right. This was a funny headline. I saw it, and I just wanted to throw it in here. Headline, iconic balls return to Montreal's gay village. Finally, gays got some balls. I made a redevelopment plan. I don't know. I just found it funny when I saw the headline of iconic balls to gay village. I didn't read anything past that.
Oh no, the balls were taken down in 2019. How have they survived so long?
They got their balls cut off.
It took 8 years for balls to come back to gay village. This is kind of like,
honestly.
there was like a tweet years ago. It was like twerking in Gay City or something. This had that same kind of headline memory for me. Other than that, Tristan, what you got there? I'll find that tweet.
What?
What's your next thing?
Oh, that's it. That's all I got.
Well, shit. We're near the end of the episode.
We can look at this more.
Wow, we haven't even paused, and it's at 2:33.
I like a good.
It feels like it's been longer, but that's good.
Yeah, I like a good recording where we don't have a bunch of like news to have to get through, and we can just talk about our real.
I do feel like we've been rambling, but honestly, I'm really enjoying the ramble. Here's
the tweet I was thinking of. I had to actually go back and find the tweet. This is the headline I was thinking of because I remember this tweet just blowing up.
Shy Hung Alpha. This is the kind of sick shit you follow on Twitter.
No, this is the kind of sick shit I get retweeted in my feeds on Twitter. Tweet here. Straight man jumped in gay city for refusing to twerk. Great. I wish I could come up with a tweet this like perfectly titled. There's probably more to it. But
not the bag.
Yeah, beat that straight's ass.
Hey man, when you're in gay city, you better twerk. You better fucking twerk in gay city.
That lady looks like she's about to twerk against her will. Like she's just gonna twerk out of pure drunkenness.
Oh, fuck it, I'm boozed. In fact, this episode is titled "Gay City."
This, by the way. This image is very exploitable. I want to see people just putting like their friends on here. I want to see people changing the text, changing the images,
Tristan, have you
putting like putting somebody else's. Oh, come on, that's perfect. Just change the text to loud equals funny, and then have like images of us. Then, like,
of course, change it to fellas, obviously.
I don't know.
This might be the best thumbnail ever, though. Man.
That's tempting, but it would take me a long time.
I mean,
you've got 2 days. Because you could do like you and me in the one photo, and then Claw maybe where Ben Shapiro is.
Yeah, that works.
It's like about to hit the thing. Like it's right there.
Put a little tiny hat on me when you do it.
Well, you can think of go crazy. Like make this crazy.
You could do this with so much different shit too. You could change the text and the images, and you could like somebody else's avatar or EDP's head or what.
Somebody like
this has real meme potential.
Somebody keep the text but change every image here to like fast food mascots. All of like the Fry Guys. Fucking instead of Donald Trump, it's Mayor McCheese. Obviously,
cereal mascots.
Oh yeah, with fucking Count Chocula for Fresh and Fit. The Blueberry guy for Tristan Tate. Oh god. Captain Crunch for Sneeko. I don't know why. Honestly, Captain Crunch
should be Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Sneeko should be the fucking toucan.
Oh no, Hannah Davis. Have you seen her face? Look at that nose. She's already got a beak. It's rough.
If we're talking about the nose, then that should be Ben Shapiro.
I mean,
just saying.
Of course. Also,
Come
like,
on. Are you gonna do that to little Benny? Are you gonna do that to little Benny boy? In fact, I'll have you know that my nose is actually quite small. Actually, my mother said that I was a freak of nature because my nose was so small. Very unusually so.
She beat me severely.
She called me a schnauzer.
Oh gee, Ben Shapiro, it's a real shame that they did that. I'm Jordan Basketball Peterson, and I'm gonna.
You said I looked like Chelsea Clinton, which is weird. Chelsea Clinton had been born.
I ate too much meat, and now I'm suffering in a coma. Oh no!
It got real weird.
It's very unfortunate.
It got real weird for a little bit there, Ben, where it was like he was crying every day. I remember that. Like I would see clips of him talking on his podcast about like I was crying last night. And I don't know why. I remember that being one of them, and I'm like,
Ben Shapiro said that.
No,
Damn,
no,
I gotta find it.
Peterson.
Jordan Peterson.
So that was like right after his all meat diet started. That was like,
I'm pretty sure that's because his hormones were fucked up. Like actually,
I mean, hey, as somebody who 90% of my meals are chicken and rice, it's probably not great for me. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. Probably not like.
Come on, you think the keto diet's bad? Just shove butter into your face until you're thin.
Hey,
idiot!
Hey, man,
that's so true. That's real.
I could do what my dad did when he was 30 and try the Atkins diet.
This guy did.
Oh.
Hey. Man. I hope the next time we talk about EDP, it is a positive announcement. Is all I'll say.
Yeah, it's a funny video where they have like Mudahar show up and he says some shit that's like him trying to be serious about EDP or whatever, and it's a bunch of different like YouTubers giving their serious professional opinions on EDP, and then I believe it's Oompaville who shows up and says, "My advice: kill yourself."
Fuck yes, that's fucking
all right. Yeah,
I would have. I wish I could say it to his face. I would say it to EDP's face. Maybe a couple feet away so I could get a good running start. Or maybe, honestly, a foot away so I get a running start. But, you know, I don't get how he looks at his life and thinks he genuinely deserves to live. Because he genuinely thinks he deserves to live. You can hear it in his voice. Do you deserve to live, Bane? No. God, no. No, a loving God would have smited, honestly, most of the population of this world down. I would be within it.
I don't know, man. I think at the very least you have more of a right than EDP.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey,
photos of
believe me,
13-year-olds.
Oh, I agree. Yeah,
he apparently repeatedly sent Mike Clumb pictures of his shit while this documentary was being made.
Which also...
Like, he's obsessed with sending people pictures of his shit.
Imagine that being your fetish.
So, listen, I know we put the...
Actually, he's into lactation.
But at least, that's weird. That's not as gross as shit. That's gross. That's not as gross as shit.
No, yeah.
So we put the ask out to Onision if he wants to come on and ask questions, and we'll let him have a show. For EDP 445, no, actually, never get into contact with any of us. EDP, oh God, please.
EDP, we've invented a new game show. It's called Our Bud Dwyer Yourself, and we're going to put you in a box. And the only thing
but
you
we
can
get
do,
shit pictures until then.
I could put up with that
EDP,
if the end goal of this was to get like an R. Bud Dwyer out of it. I could put up with that for
just don't give him my number.
He's already so famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
He needs to take the next step and become live leak famous.
Exactly.
That's true.
In fact, I'll even shoot a film.
He needs to be number one on the site.
And instead of being called the deer hunter, we're gonna call it the schmear hunter from a smear in his pants, the skid mark. And it's gonna be that entire scene where it's a Russian roulette scene, but there's 5 bullets in the 5-shot revolver. And I think we're going to get something good on camera, folks. I'm just saying. I think...
You don't even want to give them a chance. That's cruel.
We're going to tell him they're all blanks, and we're going to not inform him of either that one dude from an 80s TV show or the Brandon Lee situation. I don't think he's seen The Crow. So I think...
Listen, we'll tell him it's a cap gun.
He's probably eaten Crow.
He probably has eaten as much roadkill as you could imagine he has. He looks like the guy who would try it.
Well, realistically, the good thing about EDP, if you want to die, I mean, like, he is in late-stage kidney failure and refuses to stop eating 5 Big Macs a day. So like, it's gonna happen.
I know, and hey, but we'll be one of the first people here to be laughing about it entirely. I hope There is no reverence for EDP. I hope the day that I can I'll fucking smoke a stogie on camera, just smiling through it.
But Bane,
yes,
this is why you're never gonna win, fella.
Yeah,
He's never gonna put you on the list.
I know. I'm never gonna be a real fella, man.
Your camera is really like.
Yeah,
you keep going into like blurry. I need glasses.
Yeah, it's
not helping. It's making it worse.
Well, I know. I'm playing like I'm in a music video. Yeah, it's like those old iPod ads, just really slow.
A little bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna reset my camera 1 second. It'll work again for another 15 minutes.
So, Claw's got audio issues. You have video issues. I have computer issues. The curse has honestly been with us from the start. We just didn't realize.
We're the holy triforce of bullshit.
Yeah. There we go. I got it working again.
Holy fuck! You're still out of focus.
I know. I'm gonna buy a new camera soon. That's my next purchase. Actually,
I mean, if you get one like mine was $20.
Yeah, yours is more consistent than mine is, and I mean, again, like we said last episode, I bought it during the COVID fucking chaos, but this is like $100
Did you
fucking camera.
Drop it? I don't understand because mine is also not that okay. Because mine's also not that expensive, and it doesn't do what yours does.
To be fair, usually I will take it like immediately off when I'm done. Like I'll put it down on the fucking like desk, so it's like already getting like thrown around. So I need a new one. When I move, I'll have a new setup, and I'll get actually like a really good camera. In this setup, I'm currently just like, well, why spend money right now? It's, everything's going to the move and like buying furniture and shit. I can actually buy a really good bed instead of a futon. Woo!
Oh, nice. You're back. Thank you for it.
I know. I'm so used to couches and like futons because it's basically a couch that like when I'm on a real bed, it hurts for a little bit. I'm like, oh, what's this?
It's a little weird.
Well, it just
get used to it.
Yeah, it's like when we were in New York and I had like slept on a comfortable bed, I was like, oh wow, it's not firm here. Oh, I had to kind of like.
I don't have a bar in my back.
Yeah, wow. Oh, I didn't wake up with spine issues, huh?
See, I've got a whole problem where it's like I don't want to spend $1,000+ on a real mattress.
Yeah.
So the only way I can get like a mattress is through like Amazon, where every single mattress is one of those ones that comes rolled up in a box and is almost. It like grows a fucking mattress. Yeah, it's like a chia pet. And you all of them are memory foam, and it's like so you wind up at first the memory foam seems like a cool idea, and then it just becomes like a groove in the fucking bed.
Yeah, it remembers
like
that
I don't want to sink in. I don't want to sink into the pit. I just kind of want a normal mattress now.
Yeah,
I think I'm good.
My next one is one with springs. I know that. I want something with some actual like bounce.
I would love that. Yeah,
but
they're like that, to get something like that in Canada is prohibitively expensive. We'll never own a fucking house in Canada. And we'll never own normal mattresses in Canada unless you're
getting the same here.
Yeah, I guess.
Like the spring mattresses are fucking like $350 to $450 compared to the memory foams, which are like $200. And it's like, why would you not buy the 200 if you've only got 200? Like, ours you can only source out for 200, and that's why fuck you. It's like, and it is getting more and more and more expensive, and. Now there's this new trend. Have you seen the boneless couch?
The what?
Yeah, it's retarded. It's like a couch that's like hard memory foam or whatever.
Yep.
So it's the shape of a couch, but then you like sit on it and it
becomes memory foam.
The whole thing is basically just entirely foam. There's no like wood framing or anything.
And
that sounds stupid.
I wouldn't
mind.
It's
like a shaped beanbag.
Yeah, it's like I wouldn't mind that in replacement of a beanbag. Like if it was just like a foam chair kind of thing, that'd be fine. But
that'd be kind of comfy, actually. I bet you could fall asleep in that pretty easy.
If it could recline a little bit, oh my god, it'd be heavenly. But I don't want a whole couch like that. That sounds like a nightmare, and it sounds like it would last maybe like a year or two, and. That's also why they've been more successful lately, is because, hey, instead of buying one mattress every, like, 5 to 7 years, roughly, the average person does, you're supposed to do it a little sooner. People keep it longer. But instead of doing that, hey, you could buy that memory foam mattress once every 2 years, or 3 years, or what have you.
And you're only having back problems after 2 months, or 3 months.
But you still fight through it, and you're like, I'm gonna get used to this.
I just bought this thing for $300. I'm not replacing it yet.
Yeah.
Do you know how hard it was to get this fucking thing in here? We're fucking keeping it.
Yeah. Like, fucking got this thing up here, expanded it. Which, I do like...
Knocked a bunch of shit off my shelf, you know.
Yeah, do you like the expansion process of how fast it goes from, like, 0 to 60?
It's, like, uncontrollable. Like, yeah.
Like, that was my
experience. Pouring water onto something that's been dehydrated, like a dehydrated strawberry. And it just turns into a cartoon perfect strawberry with like a little shine gleam on it.
I wish it was like that. I wish it was just add water even you get your fucking mattress.
Mm.
Hey, you could also go to the air mattress. That's always fun.
To
be fair, you're not you know, like me, you know, I'll just sleep on an air mattress. I'll just do that if I have to, but it's not comfortable. Like,
I used to have air mattresses at various points in my life, and I do not want to go back to... I don't want to be reminded of those times. I think I'm good.
Same here. It's never a fun time. It's like oh, I'm in this situation time.
Can you imagine the fucking people that sleep on a waterbed?
I as a child I had a waterbed.
I can imagine the kind of people, yes.
Sickos.
When I was like up to the age of 6, I had a waterbed. And then my cousin
Jesus
popped
Christ.
it when we were playing Halo one time. He was sitting on it and was like
that
bouncing
is
on
a
it.
very 2001 sentence.
It's a very 2000. That's a very 2003 sentence. I can tell you the year.
Oh, okay. So you were just a couple years behind. All
No,
right.
I'm still no. We were still playing it. It's just that's when it happened. But I loved the waterbed when I was a kid. But like as an adult, I don't think I can get a waterbed as a single man. I think that's a bad look. That's that.
Yeah, the waterbed brings to mind images of, like, a European guy with a thick mustache with, like, a satin robe and oils.
In a bush that, like, extends out past his, like, stomach.
Yeah, it's one of those bushes that connects to the chest hair.
Oh, and he's got a trail all the way up to his neck.
It goes around, too, in some places.
Yeah. He's like full werewolf fucking sweater
His name is, like, Yorgos Vitilis or some shit, like...
Totally bald, not a hair on that head.
No, not even the eyebrows are like fading. He's got a Norwood for his eyebrows.
from the nose down, super hair. From the nose up, Dan Henschel.
It fucking all migrated south.
Sodding Tic Tac.
Oh god, I have an uncle who like I don't know where it came from in the family, but he literally has enough hair that he looks Italian. Like, he has body hair everywhere. One time we were at, like, I was, like, 13 or 14, and we were having, like, a family thing at this water park. And I saw my uncle shirtless for the first time, and I was like, oh my god, I know where they got the Bigfoot footage. Holy shit, he had hair there! The only thing I could think of was my uncle just running naked like this. And because he has hair that, like, it tufts to his arm, like his hands and shit. It's like, I was like, oh my god. It was one of those, like, movie moments where it's like, you've seen someone in a photo and it does that, like, snap flash. That's what happened in my head.
Killer.
Yes. The fucking Kaiser Soze moment, the mug drops. It's like, god damn it. That's a photo. But, like, I don't know. I didn't get that genetics, thankfully. I am normal. But
yeah, you're normal. You can't grow a proper beard like any of us.
Oh god, no. My hairline is coping with itself constantly.
Oh yeah, I got the JF happening as I said last time.
I go to a movie theater and the guy's like, "Oh, we don't have tickets for couples," and I have to actually like kind of like say, "Actually, I'm by myself." The guy goes, "Oh, that happened." Remember? I talked about that.
What's that, sir? You say you're by yourself and you're paying with credit?
Oh,
okay.
You know, funny enough, I didn't talk about this. I finally went to an Alamo Drafthouse. I'll give that. That's where that happened, by the way. Alamo Drafthouse people. I saw Spider-Man.
So what did you order? Did you order a bag of chips and make everybody suffer?
No, I ordered a whole pizza, and I'll say this: holy shit, a movie theater pizza that's not dog shit. I was actually amazed.
Wow.
Also, hey,
yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's pretty good.
Spider-Man pizza.
Yeah, there was a Spider-Man
together.
movie.
Real combo.
It's the first one of the Tom Holland ones that feels like a real movie. It was shot.
I have heard good things.
Like I said before, though, with
I think he co-directed it, if I remember right.
He didn't. He was in the writer's room, and he did say that he wanted it to be a little darker. Like he was saying, like actually do some.
That's good.
And this movie does some darker shit, and without spoiling too much, it does. Like I said before when I was saying about the Doomsday trailer, when I was talking about the Odyssey, and like you watch the Doomsday trailer and it feels like it doesn't feel like any of them are in the same room when they fight, and I feel like that's probably what happened in the movie. This movie feels like obviously it's a lot of CGI, but like if you go back to even the Rain movies, there's a lot of it, but this one feels like he's actually like swinging through shit, and there's actually on city streets. And if you compare it to, like, the last, like, No Way Home especially, that was shot during COVID, but all the other ones have the same problem.
You can tell.
Yeah, that one you can tell especially, but, like, this is the first time where they actually had a real proper suit for Tom Holland instead of it being CGI. And
yeah, the suit is a big upgrade, it's true.
And the suit looks good. Like,
and the suit looks like the kind of thing that a person could actually wear, and it's not...
Yeah.
There was just a recent Red Letter Media video where they talked about Star Trek, and they were wearing like set used costumes for Klingons from one of the recent TV shows.
Yeah.
And like there's a whole joke at the end of the video is like it's lunchtime and they can't fucking move their limbs or their necks. And it's like, Mike, can you throw some SpaghettiOs into my mouth? And it just becomes like them throwing food at each other.
Yeah.
But it's like, you see a lot of those like Batman costumes or whatever where fucking Christian Bale can't move his neck and has to turn his entire body.
Which, well, some of that, it's a little charming now in retrospect, but it's like, that's it. Like with Tom Holland, I mean, they got a good one with Tom Holland because he actually had like gymnast training and all that. And I've always liked him in the role, but I've always felt like his movies have not been great. Like, his best one is Homecoming, I think, still.
Yeah, Homecoming's alright, and it has, like, one of the better Marvel MCU twists, and which is, best like...
I would say it's better than both of the Amazing Spider-Mans.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
That's not a very high bar to clear, but I mean, the first Amazing Spider-Man was okay.
Right.
First one's a fun a fun time. I like Andrew Garfield in those movies playing that version of Spider-Man.
Yeah, there was a video from Pointless Hub recently that was, well, 2 videos that were talking about the first and second of those movies. And one of the reasons he gives for why people still like those movies is the characters in the movie talk like people a lot more than any MCU movie.
Oh, yeah.
Like, every one of the Spider-Man ones especially, it's just like...
This one is we get it.
He's the one that clips. It's great. Well, hopefully. I might see it in theater. I don't think I care that much anymore. See a Marvel movie in a theater. I saw Superman. That was
this one is also weird because like it does have like the Punisher and Hulk and all the I'm not going to get into any spoilers for people who
I did hear that the Punisher was in it, and that he killed Spider-Man and then everybody and then killed himself, and then the end of the movie was 75 minutes of yakety sax.
I will say my favorite thing I saw was there was a tweet saying, "Wow, I really like this funny Punisher guy. I can't wait to watch his TV series."
No. Yeah.
I will say they let Frank be as frank as he could be, but
in a Spider-Man movie,
But I like that, because obviously in a Spider-Man movie, Deadpool, if they bring in Deadpool, he shouldn't be like brutally murdering people. But Spider-Man should be able to say fuck if he's in a Deadpool movie, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it would be very cool if like Deadpool 6 or whatever came out. I forget what they're on. It was like, hey, here's Tom Holland Spider-Man registered trademark. And then Tom Holland Spider-Man registered trademark says fuck in his real British accent, and then the rest of the movie continues as normal.
Or they let him like properly do the instant kill mode on people, you know, something like that. that would make sense in a Deadpool movie with Spider-Man. But if Deadpool's in Spider-Man, he should still be goofy. He should still like play on the edge, but you don't need him to be like impaling 3 people through the head and like doing headshots. The tone of the movie should dictate like how the character, but the tone of the leading character should dictate how.
Like I'm gonna be entirely real. If the Doctor had showed up in Torchwood and he hadn't said shit,
I
don't know.
It would feel
would have been great.
We are.
Bane, I'm asking you a question in the chat.
Okay.
You just tell me one word or one
what
word.
I can say. Okay.
Yes or no.
All right. Type it out. No. No.
I'm not going to see it in the theater.
That's fair.
And that question was, Bane, are you straight?
Yeah, of course. The answer is no. I am a human being, so I'm a vertical object, technically. Straight line.
Thanks, Reddit. Yeah, I'm not seeing it in the theater.
That's
I didn't
fair.
even think that was an option until, I guess, slight spoilers. Yeah. Maybe you could figure it out. Until we started talking about Punisher, and I was like, maybe there's a chance.
No. Without spoiling too much, that may spoil something else that also happened recently. There's connective reasons why it doesn't happen. It sucks. It should happen. It'd be cool to see them again. But there is like an actual canon reason. It sucks. It's also...
I hate the MCU, man.
I know. It's also why a certain character technically... the movie spoiled something for that show, technically, also. But...
Well, I'll catch it when it comes to, like, Plex or whatever.
That's fair. It was a good time. I like it more than the last... Like, Far From Home is okay, but I still don't like it as much as, like, Homecoming. You know what I mean? Like, Homecoming is a great time.
Fine. I remember when everybody fucking glazed the shit out of No Way Home.
I mean,
and
yeah.
No Way Home.
So I just got a notification. Claw, I think you meant to send this to Bane. You said, Bane, are you straight?
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Daily notifications.
I got a notification from the thing.
But yeah. I mean, No Way Home
but everybody,
doesn't hold up.
Everybody talked so much shit about how great it was, and then it's Green Goblin in a CGI suit, and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah.
How pathetic.
It's rough. The best parts about that movie are the Spider-Man interactions. It's like, okay.
I guess, but it just feels so like, hey, nostalgia.
It does.
They did the meme pose where they're pointing. Good movie.
I do like the little interactions that they do give them, like when they're both kind of stretching their backs.
I will say I've only seen clips from that movie. I like the clips that I see. I just know that everything that isn't clippable is bad.
There's a weird moment. I don't know. Like Gabe's talked about before. There's a weird moment where Andrew Garfield Spider-Man shows up, and like a noticeable moment for a theater.
It's just quiet.
Like in the movie, they just have like a weird, like when you cut the laughter out of a sitcom. Like when Sheldon without the laughs.
When you make Ross look like a sociopath, yes.
They've been doing stuff like that in movies for a while. I remember one of my issues with The Force Awakens after it came out was when fucking Han and Chewie showed up, and he says, "Chewie, we're home."
Yeah.
There's like this music sting, and they hold pose for a little bit, giving the audience enough time to clap because they saw a thing they like.
Hang on, to be fair though,
start crying.
They know their audience.
Yeah, they do.
I'm sorry.
Well, now they have no audience.
I didn't clap when that happened, but I was like,
I'm not gonna lie. When I did see
character
it,
I like.
I didn't soy pog, but I was kind of close to like, Harrison Ford, nice to see you again.
I was smiling. I was having a good time. I was doing that. I was smiling through all 3 movies. I was having a good time with the first 2. For the third, it was, this is bad.
Laughing at. I still haven't seen it.
I think when the first,
great.
I think when The Force Awakens came out, I had more optimism for those movies. Yeah. So I had more. I was more charitable to it than I might be now.
We thought there was an actual plan. And,
oh
fair,
boy!
With The Force Awakens, like,
if only
everyone was like, "Oh, it's a remake of Episode 4," and at that time, I was like, "Well, yeah." To be fair, after everything that's happened, you kind of want to return to a good time.
That is the exact cope that I went through, and now in my Chad sagely wisdom, I remember. Wait, hang on. Why are we setting ourselves up to tell the exact same story?
Oh, no. What? I mean, like, the problem wasn't the fact that it was similar to the first Star Wars. The problem
I would say
it should have done that, and then
yes, but in specific plot details, it doesn't really matter. That
but it's like the beats,
similar.
But it's just like,
well, someone at Disney heard you and was like, "What if we did everything different? What if nothing in that movie matters at all, and you might as well not even fucking seen it?"
And then,
see, that's the thing. I really liked that they went different with Last Jedi, and I think that they were going in a good direction. But then they changed direction again back into, actually, X that backsies. Now Rey is special and cool and the best, and we're gonna sideline everybody else. Fuck you.
It's funny to him because every one of the movies in the trilogy, you could imagine just that movie alone being different, and the other 2 could have therefore been much better in context. Yeah. Specifically the second and third one, like, say what you will if you like Last Jedi, whatever, but like, if you just take that one out and replace it with a movie that connects the pieces between the first and the third one,
then it could
that'd probably be fine. And then
they could also remove the one that's really fucking bad.
Yeah, if you just take out the third one and like connect something from the second one, maybe that's fine. Kind of still makes the first one seem kind of pointless, but
yeah. Well, at the very least, like, I like the change that,
or you can just go back and make the first one. Make the first one actually set shit up that fucking pays off instead of, oh, hey, Rey, how did I get this lightsaber? Don't worry, I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
Like, I get not wanting your wiki page filled up, but...
In my mind, like, if you're going to make a trilogy...
There were too many of them.
Because Lucas didn't even know he was going to make a trilogy with New Hope. And then,
to be fair, he does claim that he had the full thing written out, and then put aside the first part because it was too big to be made into one movie. But
I think
Lucas is a lying, stupid doo-doo butthead.
Yes, I believe George Lucas didn't had a plan as much as I believe I'm a billionaire. I'll believe when I see it.
I think he might have had very, very loose plot beats.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an idea for a sequel, but like,
that's it.
Empire is a really fucking good sequel because he
didn't write it.
Yeah, well, that and it was made.
Well, he did write the beats, but he was.
But it was like fully set down to like right after it was finished. He kind of knew where he was going, but there was no big franchise hanging off of it immediately. You know what I mean? Disney has one of the biggest franchises.
There kind of was technically. The first Star Wars was like enormous.
Well, yeah,
that was like the first blockbuster, basically.
But I'm saying, like, if you look at the grand scheme of things right now, Disney has like a possible $1 trillion franchise on their hands, and their first thing to do is not to like set down and anchor. Like, all right, here's where we're going here. Here's where that leads to. Here's where that leads to. Here's where all these other things lead to. And that's a problem they've had with Marvel, too. That's not just Star Wars. That's
what I was going to say. Like, it's not even just Disney. It's like, I mean, I've talked about Star Trek a few times in this episode. Star Trek could be such a fucking money-making thing if they would just, like, not make every season, first of all, written by monkeys.
Yeah.
Second of all,
it does feel like...
I know some monkeys who are just as good writers as Shakespeare. Come on.
Well, not those
There's
guys.
There's a lot of them, but still.
They're just picking up normal monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll do that, and then they'll also make the budgets like a fucking $1 billion an episode, and it's like, no, there's not enough Star Trek people for that.
That's one of the things that really fucked Doctor Who over. They made 2 episodes, and they put all the budget into those, and then I was like, okay, yeah, here you are. Instead of making like, you know, a reasonable amount of episodes.
Yeah.
But not having all of the CG cum effects.
The hilarious thing over the last, like, let's say 10 years, has been watching them...
15 years-ish, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little nicer to them.
Since 2010, basically, it's been kind of slowly evolving.
But they've been like, they've ripped apart the golden goose to figure out how it produces eggs, right? And they have glued and stitched the golden goose together, and sometimes it produces, like, golden-colored eggs. They're not gold eggs.
And sometimes it produces Halo Combat Evolved remake.
Yeah, and sometimes it produces...
like, you have the fucking... Like, you have the keys to the kingdom. Halo was such a huge deal, and you fuck it up. And you fuck up all of this other shit that is like, this should be a certifiable moneymaker. All of these things should make tons of money. Yeah. But because you put out a Star Wars movie and you can't bring yourself not to just fucking throw lightsabers in people's face the whole time and remind them of things.
It would honestly...
I like the Han Solo movie, but the fact that they had to have Darth Maul come in and like ignite his lightsaber for no reason, just so that there's a lightsaber in it and people can point and clap.
Yeah, I saw Darth Maul.
And it's at the end of the movie too. It boggles the mind.
So much of Star Wars has retroactively made me kind of hate Star Wars. I'm just going to be fully honest with you guys. Like,
I'm a bit overexposed to it at this point, but I don't think I could ever really hate it.
But you know what I mean, in the sense of like, I look at it now and it doesn't bring me any joy, if that makes sense. Like, I look at the franchise and I see it like I see Assassin's Creed now. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like, oh, hey,
another one.
Yeah, I guess that looks.
Like, there are things I'm curious about, like Star
Wars. And then you'll hear another detail, and you'll be like, okay, well.
Yeah, it's like, oh, are we gonna? Somehow they'll put out another season of Book of Boba Fett, and my eyes will roll right out of my skull.
I'll be honest, I didn't hate that. I think it was fun seeing him pal around with the Tusken Raiders.
I just saw that. I also think like they didn't need to go too deep into TV, and then when they went deep into TV, they didn't know how to handle TV. I
think Book of Boba Fett.
Wide though. That's Disney wide though.
Book of Boba Fett could have probably been a movie.
It seems like that's also the other problem. It seems like it was at one point, like much with the Obi-Wan thing.
The enjoyable parts of it too are the more slice of life parts that would be cut.
The Mandalorian movie was a weird situation entirely. Because
I should watch that just to see how fucked up it is.
The funny thing about this phenomenon is that there's so many of them that you just like forget about them. Fucking the Lord of the Rings TV show was like the most expensive thing ever made.
It's still going,
and no one gives a shit. No one is watching that. No one cares.
To be fair, I actually haven't heard a lot of people talking about Lord of the Rings in general, but like they've had an anime release. Yeah, they've had cards. Like there's a Hobbit card thing going on right now. Yeah, I only know about it because my friend talked about it.
I don't have.
And I think I heard about it on Wubby, but I wasn't paying all that much attention.
I don't have any currently, but I could. I easily could. I could easily get it.
I feel like if I get
you fucking nerd.
Yep.
I feel like I might proxy a deck, like proxy a full-on like doctor deck, and then just that'll be my deck.
Looking at the real prices for doctor cards have made me want to kill myself.
Like, that's the thing. Most of them are reasonably priced.
They are,
and then you have the 14th Doctor, which is $100 fucking.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've got some.
And it's the best one too, because it's 4 colors, and then you can have Clara Oswald be the co-commander, and have her be any color. I think she chooses you like choose her to be any color.
Yeah.
And you can make her black. So that means in the commander deck you can have all 5 colors.
Yeah.
They made Clara black. This is fucking bullshit.
You can choose to make Clara black. You can also make her red.
Can you make her Chinese or black?
Yes.
Well, you can make her white.
Oh.
I have some above a few dollar cards. I've got because I bought the Final Fantasy pack here. I got Sephiroth, which Sephiroth Planet's Heir.
Sephiroth.
And Cloud Planet's Champion. I think Cloud is worth like $3.
Oh.
Man, it's foil.
I think the most I've paid for a card was like 14.
I've technically paid by buying the packs.
I do tend to buy packs every so often. Honestly,
I'll buy them once.
I might get a Doctor Who pack just to see if I can find something cool.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Maybe get a serialized 12th Doctor. That would be nice.
That would be sick as fuck, actually. There has been.
Sadly, I can't get number 7 because Wubby pulled it, and he fucking hates Doctor Who and makes fun of it all the time. And now I'm mad about that. Been holding that grudge for 3 years.
I was looking at a pre-release Final Fantasy pack for $80 that a store has, and I'm like, man,
I think just wait for post-release.
But it's already released. But it's a pre-release bundle, which includes like a special die and I think 5 of the boosters, and the boosters are getting up there in money, so it's almost evening out to being worth it. It's almost being overpriced to being that's a line of market, which is never fun. But I may eventually.
That's why if I make my deck, I'm gonna proxy it because it's expensive. It's expensive if you're not, relying on random luck or cheap ass cards.
I will say the deck that I have built really quick, because this is probably the last bit that I'll talk about Magic for the podcast. I have built a deck that effectively it's effectively a deck that you start out very small, and if people attack you that early phase, you're fucked. But if you can build momentum, you have fucking 40 creatures on the board, basically, is what it feels like.
That's kind of how the Caesar deck works. The Fallout collab.
Oh fuck!
Caesar just summons a bunch of dudes.
Oh yeah, where it's
in the fucking era of everything having a Fallout magic.
I would say after Doctor Who they started to get a bit too ridiculous, a bit too far out. Doctor Who is multiversal.
Fallout.
SpongeBob can be multiversal.
I have mostly.
I don't remember what they did before. Lord of the Rings fits the vibe, I would say.
Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy fits. I would argue we're pushing it.
Final Fantasy.
Assassin's Creed kind of fits. It fits the vibe.
Marvel's the original multiverse thing.
It is, but some of it pushes.
I feel like that's a bit too different when it comes to the vibe.
I mean. Sure. Do I soy pog at my Spider-Man Peter Parker foil? A little bit.
I mean, you can just have those as your own Marvel card game, Doctor Who card game, whatever. If you don't want to play but
have you tried Doctor Who Top Trumps?
Oh, that's true. That's fair.
There is a Final Fantasy trading card game that I've been looking at.
I've heard it used to be relatively popular. I think it died off though.
It's sort of dead. Yeah. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh is still very much around.
Yu-Gi-Oh is very strong.
It's crazy.
I wish I could get into one of these fucking things, but it's just never happened.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh is impossible to get into.
Because
you need to have some crazy cards for meta play. Yeah. Also, sometimes if you're playing anything even remotely competitive. Yeah. Some dude will bring just a championship deck in, and it's one of those really cool decks where you just don't get to play.
Yeah.
So they put down their stupid fucking barrier statues, and you don't have anything to go against that because they already put down fucking Royal Decree. Can't fucking put down a trap card. and you just got to rely on spells. But oh no, fuck you! You got to set them before you activate them. But also, they have something on the field where you can't flip anything that you've set. I hate it. I hate Yu-Gi-Oh so much. I just want to make a skeleton 12,000 attack.
I've got two insanely devious cards here. One of them is a bullseye related card called Dark Deed. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Which that's fucking rough.
Is that when Eric gets stabbed?
That's when he kills Electra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's bullseye. Okay. Bullseye. And then from Final Fantasy here, Ultima Weapon. Whenever equipped creature attacks, destroy target creature an opponent controls. Equipped creature gets 7+7. Equip 7. That is
okay. That's
Final Fantasy 7.
Expensive though. That's real expensive.
It's expensive, but with the way I have my gameplay set up, when I get to that stage, when I get to that stage, I've got enough land that 7's nothing. 7's like...
I forget exactly how equipped works, but I'm pretty sure it's every turn you have to equip it.
Yeah, every turn you have to tap 7 land.
Yeah.
No,
so that's a lot for just basic, being able to...
But see, if I equip it to Cloud, he has a thing here. Equip abilities that you activate target Cloud cost 2 less to activate. So I activate that 5 on Cloud.
Okay. All right.
I built this deck to fuck people over.
And you're going to have to put like a big flashing timestamp on the screen.
Yeah, I will put a warning there.
Like, just have like this is
make it a section nerds talking about stupid bullshit.
This is the part
EDP looks concerned.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this, ReactBot? Have you been enjoying this conversation?
Using AI, I've determined that this video is epic sauce.
Oh, he likes it.
Thanks.
AI can't make mistakes though.
Yeah, not this time.
Well, that's true. It often does. I've been really enjoying a new thing that's happening with the YouTube subtitles, where, there's a few new things. One, it really likes to put in square brackets every, 5 to 10 seconds that music is happening in the background.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, you'll just have the script of the video going and then music in the middle of a sentence.
Sometimes I've seen it happen in the middle of a word.
I've seen it break through with subtitles before once, and that's fucking
weird.
I've
noticed a weird thing happening, so it's kind of twofold. One, I was watching a video about Elder Scrolls.
By the way, I have mods to recommend you.
Ooh. Well, I was going to say the autocorrect thing, or the auto subtitle thing, knows that the game that is being discussed is Elder Scrolls. It knows that the subject is cities in Morrowind.
Yeah.
And when the person says Sadanin, somehow it transcribes that as Sadrith Mora, an entirely different city. Which, if you're deaf, that's really fucking you up a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then another thing that I've noticed that it'll do is be confidently, repeatedly wrong. I was watching a video today about Might and Magic, the first Might and Magic game.
Oh, shit.
And I believe the city was named Algary, is the city that keeps getting referenced in this part. It keeps referring to it as, Altford or something.
That's weird.
Every time the YouTuber says Algary, it in the text says Altford or something like that. Something, which sounds, outside of starting with the same letter, sounds nothing like the other name.
You know what I would imagine it would default to person? I'd imagine it'd try to go default to Calgary, which is
sure.
Close.
I would understand that.
That's it's not. It would not be ideal, but at least it'd be sounds similar. I get it.
Instead of being an entirely wrong thing,
not even
multiple times being repeated.
Yeah.
Very strange. New updates with the YouTube auto subtitles. I've also been really hating the thing where the subtitles. This only happens on my TV behind me, where the subtitles will all appear in one block and then cut to the next block. I really prefer it where it's like scrolling word by word.
Some of that is like the
know.
YouTube editor just sucking with formats, and also some of that may happen with like, depending on the TV, they'll try to force their own subtitles on it, which has happened to me a couple times with YouTube.
I hate
that. Doesn't happen with mine.
It
oh god, that's horrible.
That happened to mine, and
you have a
didn't
Roku
know
TV,
how to
right?
deact. I do. Yeah.
Okay, so me and Tristan have Roku TVs. Do you? Are you not on Roku?
I got an LG TV.
Okay, so you if this may be a Roku curse.
Like on certain apps, I just that was just enabled. I didn't know how to disable it until like a few months in.
Yeah, Roku's been pissing me off lately, but we've been going on too long, and we don't have enough time for that. I'll save that for next one because I'll have photos.
We should get on with it a little here.
We're close to it's 3 hours and 24 minutes. Let's start getting to the Doctor Who really quick.
This has been a great podcast because it's just been all us rambling. It's great.
Yeah,
I love these episodes.
All right,
my favorite piece.
It's Doctor Who chart time. Last time we did 2. If you didn't watch that, what's wrong with you?
Yeah,
do you just not like Gabe? If so, you suck and are stupid. Gabe is awesome, and it was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
It was his birthday 2 days ago, I think.
2 days ago, right?
2 days ago.
My sense of time is Crash Bandicoot warped because this shit got me microbial.
You know what's funny? I'm gonna add him tomorrow with his eclipse, so it'll be a day after. Hey, Gabe.
Hello.
Yes. Anyways.
All right. So, I put down my favorite as the Time Warrior, which was honestly a generational upset because the Three Doctors is not only great, but it was my favorite for a long time of the Third Doctor. I mean,
but then you just like Time Warrior.
Yeah, Time Warrior, it hits perfect. And that's good because I didn't really have a clear number 2 aside from this one, but this one does fit more within the masterpiece category that I set up, which is stories whose who meet their ambitious goals, to put it in a less eloquent way than I probably did last time. Anyway, so this time it's Inferno.
Okay.
Inferno is awesome.
Yeah.
It's an environmental story where the showrunner and the writer, they were sitting in a room smoking weed, and one of them said, "What do you think would happen if a human being touched the ooze trademark? I wonder what would happen. I think they would turn into a funny dog person." And then everyone was really confused because Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hadn't come out yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they decided, okay, whatever, man, we're gonna let you do your thing. Also, we're gonna interweave this really awesome parallel world arc through the story.
Ooh,
and
like one of those.
Yeah, it's 7 parts, and it could have been 7 more. Honestly, it's great.
I'm gonna probably I'm gonna probably give this one a watch tonight. Try the first part. Actually, I haven't watched Doctor Who, especially old Doctor Who, in a while, but I will actually.
Hell yeah! It's on YouTube in the United States and the United Kingdom.
Hey.
I took Tristan's recommendation for the game, and very, very interesting story.
It's so good. I've been wanting to rewatch it because the second Doctor big stuff. Most of it that I've listened to has taken place after the War Games.
Oh
shit!
So they're just doing season 6B, which is cool.
I like when they do shit like
that.
Yes.
I'm gonna skip Big Finish for now because I still want to listen to more, and I haven't listened to much since last time.
All right.
So now at the Garfield versus Heathcliff time. Oh yeah.
Time for Loud Groan versus. Oh hey. You gotta of course put in the LEF real fella group.
Yeah, you gotta have Garfield
doing a wizard. No, Heathcliff doing a wizard dancing.
Oh yeah, with the ham.
So in this one, Garfield, he looking very dour. He looked depressed. He looked very scroggly because he's sweating. He very hot. He's standing beside a big poodle, and he thinking to himself. He thinking, "I want to say it's hot." He continues ellipses because we need to pad thing out. And then next panel, he look a little bit down. He only changed a little bit, but the extra water droplet appear on screen. Very important.
He's sweating more.
I mean, he still look very depressed. He are sweating and stuff, but he think, but my coffee mug melted, so implying that the poodle we see, which is blue, is the remain of a coffee mug. That presumably had a coffee inside of it. So that's really cool. That's really creative use of artwork. And then third panel, very different. It's exactly the same, except now Garfield he stretched. He bent over on the table with his head banging into the table.
React about tense coming panel.
And then there's still a little bit of the poodle right there, and he thinking August Mondays are the worst.
You know,
Davis, August
this is one of those
10th.
situations where it's not really funny, but I will agree that it is true.
Yeah, big true. Give that man a Morgan Freeman true. However, 2 out of 1 out of 10.
No, I'll be fair. This is a 4.5.
I'll give it a 2.
No, well, I'm giving him a 4. This is better than last week's. Last week's made me genuinely like, what the fuck?
I will also give it
probably 4.
I'll give it a 1.
Oh.
I don't understand. Like, his coffee mug melted. Is the joke that a ceramic coffee mug shouldn't melt?
That hot. Yeah, because it's
I guess
then Garfield would be fucking dead. This is retarded.
How dare they not apply real logic to Garfield?
I know. This sucks. 1 out of 10.
But also, they really could have communicated that it was a melting coffee mug. They could have had the coffee mug half faded into it.
Actually, I think you guys are right. I think this is a 2. I think we're going down to a 2. I was at a 4, and I was like, well, hey, the sentiment's okay.
Don't be susceptible to peer pressure, Bane.
Well, no, it's also, I'm thinking about it in my head, and I'm like, the only reason I'm doing this is because Jim Davis is, like, local royalty for me. And I'm like, no, you know what you have to do? You have to, like, you have to kill...
You got more skin in the game than the guy with the buff Garfield U2s. Yeah. That's crazy.
That's why. You have more Garfield merch than I do. And I
actually.
I lived at one point, like, 5 minutes from Jim Davis's office as a Muncie. At one point in my life, I did. And...
You could have gone in there and gotten it any day.
You could have taken care of things, and this wouldn't be happening. I'm gonna say.
I could have probably gotten a job there and saved this from happening at least. I've
driven past the Pause. You would actually come up with something moderately creative.
I've driven past the Pause Inc. building.
I don't know. It's a lot of creativity on display here. We shouldn't be so judgmental right now.
I know.
Yeah, in the second panel, his head slightly tilts and a second sweat drop.
I literally drove...
That's big.
I literally drove past the Pause Inc. offices Friday night.
It's also the exact same sweat drop in both of them. They just added another one. That one sweat drop in the first one is the upper sweat drop in the second one. Like, it's the same shape. They just changed the size a little bit.
You mean.
Every time I move, it looks like I'm in a Persona sub-menu with the little shadow behind me.
Hell yeah.
Always great. This one
okay, so now we go...
I went down to a 2.
2
all right.
2.
Nah, 2 2s and a 1, I think.
2 2s and a 1, yeah.
Okay, so now it's time for Heathcliff. Okay. So Heathcliff, everybody in front of the in the city, in front of the meat shop, the shop that have a big meat in front of it on the sign. It says meat, and then under it are standing a shop proprietor or perhaps a shopping assistant or clerk. He's standing next to lady with a purse. and they observing, they watching Heathcliff riding down the streets on a ham car that is made of ham with the wheels on it. And on his on top of his head, he wearing the helmet that say ham. And then Mr. Proprietor Shopman clerk guy, he say that's a luxury ham.
This is a 7.5, probably a 9.
It doesn't make
9.
sense, but it's a 6. It's absurd in a fun way.
It's one of those that's not really funny, but like you say, it's and it's cute. I like the image of him in the ham.
You know,
I gotta give it a 7.
I do love the ham helmet.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll be real. A cartoon strip typically does need to be funny. However, you know, this strip has a style and a flair to it that, let's be real, Garfield doesn't have.
Yeah, it is a very absurdist strip.
Yeah.
Most of the humor in Heathcliff is absurd.
Yeah.
By nature, this fits right in, really, you know.
Look, this is not like Family Circus. I would not look past this. This Family Circus, I would totally just like skip past when I was younger. It was never my jam.
A lot of like newspaper comics are just kind of absurd. Yeah. But there's the famous one with cow tools where nobody knows what the fuck that's supposed to be, like a joke about. So I mean, like, that fits. The Garfield one is just such like
let's
boomer nothingness.
Hold on, let's go to popular comics. I am curious.
I was gonna see what the Family Circus was up to.
Farkus.
Yo, for better or for worse.
I do remember Farkus vaguely. Yeah, maybe under Circus. I hate when they form. Oh, does the site not just...
Maybe they just don't have it.
No, it just doesn't have it. Yeah, that's a shame.
Wow, it sucks so much. They're just like, yeah.
Well, they got Garfield.
Well, let's see if the popular ones are. Let's see if the alternatives are.
Yeah, let's see if there's like a good popular...
Today's popular comics.
Luann.
Oh my god, I don't even remember.
Luann's pregnant. Oh no. Calvin and Hobbes.
Okay. Understand. It makes sense. Calvin and Hobbes is still popular.
Pearls before Swine.
That's exciting.
There's Garfield. Yeah. 308 people enjoyed this. Wow.
Holy shit.
Pickles.
Pickles.
I vaguely remember.
Non sequitur.
I remember non sequitur. It was never good. It's political always, and it's never been good. But I remember reading it because it was in the newspaper. That was in the Sunday paper.
This is a dumb joke.
None of it. No political cartoon is ever funny. They're always Baby Blues. I remember.
I forgot about Baby Blues.
They had a whole TV show based on that. That one and For Better. Yeah, TV show.
I remember Baby Blues though. Baby Blues, I remember liking.
I remember they played Baby Blues on the racy late night segment on the.
Let's look at what's popular and political.
Oh boy.
God. Let's see what kind of garbage this is.
Oh boy!
God. Not funny.
Take that, Orange Man.
Not funny.
You sure made that chud look stupid.
This is the worst part about political cartoons. It's because they're so. The point is not to make something funny or artistic. It's to make your point and make the other person look like a fucking retard.
Guy I made up says something stupid.
Guy who is not supposed to be me at all says something I think is based, actually. Guy who looks like a hideous fucking ghoul says something I don't agree with. Guy that says something I agree with. Actually... Yeah, this is all.
Oh,
where's
wow.
the joke?
The donkey Democrat hanging on the sickle of hammer and sickle. He say how keep happening. Wow.
Can you make it funny? Okay, that's something. At least it's like got some detail to it.
I feel like this was made with AI.
I will say, change
AI. Now that I look at it,
that might be AI, but like change this a little bit. This looks kind of like a Sid Meier's Civilization type beat.
It does look like something would be a loading screen in Civilization Revolution, possibly, but okay. I guess there's a lot of people inside Lady Liberty. Cool.
I don't fucking know.
Okay, again.
Nice or not?
Okay. Well, all right. There's something there. I'll give him that, I guess.
That one's quick and to the point.
Yeah. Hey, there's something here. Oh,
I don't think they needed to put Frozen on it, but other than that,
you really didn't.
That one's okay.
Well, hold on, Tristan. This is a political comment.
It looks like it looks like it was written on it after the fact. After someone said, "Hey, you need to make it clear that
just slap that on with impact font and MS.
Like at least they put like a little bit of ice over the words over there.
And they like layered it. I like that. Oh, okay. Flock camera thing. I didn't hate it too much. Hold on. Can we go back up to that last one? Long and unfunny.
Holy fuck!
See, this is why
words.
Okay, this one here. That's the only one. There's too much text. That's too much text.
Okay, but that's also not funny.
Get rid of the text and then say something.
You should have just said, "We're just minding your business."
Yeah.
Make it cut it to the chase.
This is also...
It still wouldn't have been funny.
Yeah, it would have been funny, but at least have been something. Which, if the exit plan one didn't feel a little AI, I would have been a little... The problem is, again, like I said before, there's no good political cartoon. All of them just want their...
Oh, fuck you.
All of them
Tristan, I want to eat dinner. We can't play 2048 right now.
Okay, so what are y'all rating?
Heathcliff, it's 15.
Heathcliff gets a win.
Garfield likes men hardcore.
That's rough. He does. He kisses men.
Honestly, it's such a dog shit show from Heathcliff. Fucking Garfield. God damn it. We need to watch the movies eventually for an episode because of how bad this is. All the Garfield live action movies starring Bill Murray.
Maybe for like a special edition episode, like not for a full second screenings, but like we watch all of them and we're like, all right, let's talk about them.
Do you remember that he signed up for those movies because he thought one of the Coen brothers wrote it?
Yeah.
I love
because the guy's name was Coen.
Yep. Which, hey, to be fair, I would think the same way if I didn't really look too deep into it. If most of my weekend was a golf course. Anyways, Final Funny.
White people be like, that song was on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
Honestly, you could sell that shirt with white people be like, that song was on Rock Band / Guitar Hero. The song was in any Grand Theft Auto game. Name your thing. I would buy any of those shirts. I want that shirt.
Triple X.
Oh God. White people be like, that song was in Burnout 3 Takedown. There's a shirt made for me.
Black people be like, that song was on when my dad left. Thanks for coming out, everybody.
Hey,
Loud equals funny.
This reminds me of I Just Seen. Rip and fly high, queen.
You didn't see that?
Oh,
I actually don't remember what it even said.
I you saw anything.
Yes. Oh, the spelling and grammar wants to be annoying. Yes.
The suies will continue.
Penis.
Let's leave on a better note.
Check out Claw's YouTube channel, link down below. Me and Tristan, second screenings, more stuff. Take it easy, penis, folks.
Friend zoned.
There you go.
Shut up.
God damn it.
The classic switcheroo.
Thank you, Reactbot Penis.
Yes. Oh, Gluck.
I said penis like 5 times and the fucking thing.